This is the countdown to kickoff on the Northside Knights Media Network. Go Knights, go! This is the countdown to kickoff on the Northside Knights Media Network. Go Knights, go! the countdown to kickoff on the Northside Knights Media Network. Go Knights, go! This is the countdown to kickoff on the Northside Knights Media Network. Go Knights, go!
The following is a special presentation of the Northside Methodist Academy Media Team.
The football field is lined. Those lines create yards. Yards turn into first downs. First downs turn into touchdowns. Why do we love the game of football? We hang on our team's success with each snap taken. We call them our team when our only role is fan. We jump for joy when they win, and we cry in defeat. Football teaches teamwork, conditioning, and endurance. In 1 Thessalonians 1:3, Paul gives thanks to God that faith has produced work, and love has produced labor, and hope has produced endurance. Listen to football as you've never heard it before. Sure, you will hear excitement when there is a touchdown scored.
The 30 to the 25, makes a move to the 20. He's going to be in! Touchdown! Northside!
But in addition to that, you will also hear more than football analysis play-by-play. You will hear how God is working in the lives of these local football families represented tonight.
Dear Lord, thank you for letting us live another day. Please keep everyone safe as they play tonight. Keep everyone from getting hurt, and let us not just play to win, but play for your glory, Lord, as we know and love you. Amen.
This is Mark Hall from Casting Crowns, and tonight you will hear God glorified. Whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God.
Northside Knights football is on the air.
Green 18! Raise up!
Now let's join the Northside broadcast team for tonight's game.
Welcome to Rehobeth High School in Rehobeth, Alabama for tonight's matchup between the Rebels of Rehobeth and the Northside Knights. Good evening, everyone. It's good to have you here with us on the Northside Knights Media Network on YouTube Live. I'm Matt Johnson. Along with me is Chuck Locke. Hey, Chuck.
Hey, Matt.
The World Traveler.
Yes.
Well, country traveler. I mean, you've been all over the places.
Yeah, just a day ago, I saw ice on my windshield.
Yeah, absolutely. That's pretty cool. Down on the field is actually, she's not on the field. She's in the stands right now. But our sideline reporter is Miss Tristin Robinson. Hey, Tristin.
Hey, guys.
And our producer tonight, Mr. Trevor Dyson. What's up? Hey, man. So let's go to Tristin now. She's got a special guest to lead us in a pregame prayer. Tristin.
Hey everyone, I am down here in the stands and I am with a former Bible teacher here at Northside, Miss Littlefield, and she's going to do our pregame prayer.
Father, we thank you for your goodness. We thank you for your grace and your mercy. Lord, we thank you for the privilege of being able to come together tonight. We still believe that we live in the land of the free. We still believe that the United States is the greatest country on planet Earth. And we take it a privilege just to be able to stand here tonight. Father, we lift up these young men. God, we know that there's competition involved, but we pray that as they compete, they would do it with integrity. Father, we pray for the referees, the umpires, those that are in the stands. Lord, let us conduct ourselves in a way that would edify you. Father, we pray for all the activity. Now you bless this game, Father, crown it with your favor. And we give you praise in the name of Jesus tonight. Amen.
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 Thank you so much, Miss Littlefield.
Thank you, Miss Littlefield. Good to always get to start the broadcast that way. Good to have you here with us. And, Chuck, the Knights are on a winning streak. 2 games. They got the wins on the road at New Brockton, home last week against Daleville. But they've got a tough test tonight against a 5A, probably a future 6A team here in Rehobeth.
Yeah, to get that third win in a row is a tall order indeed, Matt, tonight. But we've seen stranger things happen. Not many, but we've seen stranger things happen. It's exciting, I think, for the Knights to what I say finish strong. They're competing, they're playing better football. That's evident, really. So it's been exciting to be a part of it so far this year.
Coach Green sat down with Tristin this week, and here's what they had to say about tonight's game as well as the games that they just won.
Hey everyone, I'm here with Coach Green today, and we are going to discuss the past 2 games against New Brockton and Daleville, and we're also going to discuss the upcoming games against Rehobeth. Coach, how are you today?
Great. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Well, Coach Green, how are you feeling after coming back from fall break with 2 wins?
I'm really proud of the guys. Obviously, the 2 wins feel better than the 2 losses, no doubt, but it was a long process to get there. We had our chances early to get a couple. But I'm proud of the kids for sticking with it and not giving up. They've really persevered and turned our season around.
What did you tell your players after getting their first win?
I was just happy for them. They put in a lot of hard work, and we played awfully well against, I think it was a 4-2 team, 4-3 team at the time in New Brockton on the road, kind of in a tough environment to play. So they showed a lot of character by getting an early lead and kind of hanging on there, making some plays late in the game to get the win. It was really a complete win. The offense scored in a 2-minute drive situation. They executed that, and then the defense executed the 2-minute defense. And I think we got 4 downs and out and stopped them and we got to run our victory formation, which is always the best play in football.
How did you get them to maintain the same energy and drive to earn their second win?
I give them a lot of credit. It was fall break. There's always, the word break's always involved in fall break, and kids kind of mentally decide they want to take a break and not practice and do those things. But we practiced at 8 in the morning and had a really good week of practice, and I think it showed on the scoreboard Thursday night.
What players performed well in the past 2 games?
Mainly as a unit, our defense. Our secondary stopped some big pass plays, and our front 7 guys or 8 guys have really done a good job. I'll give our defense a lot of credit for making those plays on that side of the ball especially.
What do you think was the turning point for the team to finally get a win?
I don't know. That's tough to say. These guys have worked hard all season long. You reap what you sow, and they just really kept putting in the work. And I don't know really if there's one turning point or not. Like I said, we had a couple of tough losses, and double overtime losses could have gone either way. And our opening game with Houston County really could have gone either way. I think just their ability to persevere has paid off for them.
How will the momentum from the past 2 wins affect the team going forward?
I would hope as a player, a guy who played the game, that you would use momentum and use the confidence, knowing we can win close, tight games. We can win games we're expected to win big. So I think they should play with a lot of confidence these next couple of weeks.
How are you preparing to play the Rebels?
Rehobeth has a good football team. They're a 5A school, probably a 6 school. They're literally 3 times bigger than us, student enrollment-wise. It'll be a tough challenge. They'll be one of the better teams we face. They just have a lot more depth and certainly played a higher level of football than we've played. But, you play 11 guys at a time, and I know the Knights will play hard.
What will be your keys to success to play them?
We've got to stop a running game. They're kind of a passing team, but they make their living off running the ball and sliding runs in there. Offensively, we got to go out and keep executing our offense, doing the things we do to be successful. Keep playing turnover-free football. Those type of things will help us have a chance for victory.
Well, Coach Green, it was a pleasure to get to talk with you again, and thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Go Knights.
Well, Chuck, you've got keys of the game for us tonight as the captains for both teams go to the middle of the field.
Well, as we just heard Coach Green say, it's their bread and butter is the run game. They can throw the ball, but with a team with this much depth, that much size on the ends, trying to really protect that corner on the sweep, you just compete every play is the key to the game on defense for the Knights. On offense, try to find a way to fill the void on the players that are missing tonight. We know that as far as it's tough to play a sport and make the grade academically, and so I'm thankful that Northside Methodist Academy has protocols in place that, hey, listen, let's improve, and so we're going to miss out some yardage tonight, and for a young guy to step up, and with that, I think do some things maybe a bit unorthodox, maybe give Rehobeth a bit surprise. I'm not saying you have to do trick plays every time, but that's going to be the key to the game, to stay in it mentally, I think, Matt, to say, okay, we're not just going to just get run out of the stadium. We're going to compete and give it all we have. And really, it's a simplistic key, but it's going to be important to do.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be interesting to see. Defense is going to have to be a huge factor, I think, for the Knights tonight to be able to keep that quarterback for Rehobeth. He's going to like to run the ball a lot. They will throw the ball, but they like to really would like to run the ball mostly. It looks like Rehobeth was won the toss and will receive the kickoff here to start the game. So it'll be a big challenge tonight for the Knights. A good one as they play as a tough team and coming to the end of it. We're getting close now to the kickoff, and when we come back, we will have that kickoff for tonight's game. You're listening to Northside Knights football.
El Palacio, Ozark's oldest restaurant. El Palacio, famous for Mexican steak fingers and a salsa taste that lingers. El Palacio,
Northside Athletics would like to thank Mike Miller of Country Financial for their generous support. Mike Miller is a Country Financial representative providing insurance and financial services for the communities in and around Dothan. The number is 334-828-8280.
Mike Schmidt's Automotive Group proudly supports Northside Athletics. They take pride in their inventory of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, as well as their helpful and professional sales staff. MikeSchmidt'sAutomotiveGroup.com.
Scott Stevens Tire and Service is a proud supporter of Northside Athletics. For tires and auto repair, Scott Stevens specializes in outstanding customer service. ScottStevensTireandService.com, 334-794-6969.
It can be difficult to choose your Medicare plan. At no cost to you, the Healthcare Resource Center can help you choose from all available Medicare plans to find the one that best fits your individual needs. We not only help you pick a plan, but we also help you use your plan. By pairing you with a local agent you can actually talk to. Northside Football thanks Healthcare Resource Center. Free help for people on Medicare.
The Joy FM 94.3, 96.1 is grateful for Northside Methodist Academy, training young champions for Christ and molding the decision makers of tomorrow. We pray God's blessing and protection over all the students, staff, and leadership from all of us at the Joy FM.
Hey, I'm Matt Johnson with the Northside Media Team. It's our vision to train young students about media and technology while bringing you live athletic coverage for Northside Methodist. Would you prayerfully consider supporting us in this new endeavor? Please contact Terry Dyson for more information at 334-794-7273.
Northside Knights football is on the air.
Hey, this is Coach Toby Green, and it's time for kickoff. Go Knights, go.
Pittsburgh has it set up for the Knights, getting ready for the kickoff here in Rehobeth High School. Good to have you here with us on the Northside Knights Media Network. Please share and like this video with all your friends so that we get the word out tonight about the Knights broadcast. Here's the kickoff. A little early tonight, but it's a good low kick. And it's going to take a bounce, picked up at the 15-yard line to the 20, to the 25. Goes to the outside. Can't find any holes. Now he does, across the 30, finally down to the 36-yard line.
Matt, pretty good containment that time by the return team. Looked like he was trying to having a hard time finding that hole, but we stayed in our lanes. It's a good sign. Solid start, and we can see the first down marker clearly. That's a first for us this year.
That is. It's illuminated. So no problems there, and we're on the visitor side here in a little kind of a platform press box on the visitor side here at Rehobeth, and nice facilities here. And we're going to go to on-the-field report here after this play to Tristin. The Rebels come out with two wide receivers to the right, shotgun formation. Good, tall-looking quarterback back there, and back to pass. He's looking down the field, throws, incomplete. Tristin, what's the field conditions like? It looks like it rained earlier this afternoon because the stands are still wet.
Yes, it did rain earlier, but surprisingly, the grass is pretty dry, at least over here where I'm standing. Don't know how it feels towards the middle of the field where they're at right now, but it does feel a little dry, how it should be. The grass is super short. I think it's going to be a great place to play tonight.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fast turf tonight. Second down and 10 for the Rebels. Shotgun formation, trips to the right in a bunch set. One wide receiver to the right, or to the left. Getting the play call change, and now they're set. And it's going to be a give to the 22, go around the outside, trying to get the corner. And he gets dropped down near the 40-yard line.
Great pursuit that time by the Knights, Matt. Really heads-up football. That looked like number 44, and it was. Great play by the Northside Knights then, for sure.
Third down and about 7 for the Rebels. That quarterback is Shelton Arroyo, 6'1", 178, senior. Tall-looking kid over there. Looks like he kind of towers over a lot of the other players, except for number 2 over there.
Yeah, it was Terrell Townsend, number 22, that 5'6", but he had some wheels, but really had good containment that time.
Interesting formation, back to pass, empty backfield, looking down the field, throws over the middle, incomplete, in and out of the hands of that number 2, Christian Trailer, number 6'3", 175 senior, and that'll be fourth down.
Fourth down and pretty long here. Looks like they may play it safe, Matt, and punt the ball away to the Knights. You really couldn't ask for much better first how to start out a defensive stand there.
Yeah, absolutely. So the punt team comes on for the Rebels. Jaden Watkins is back deep for the Knights, standing at his own 25. Will also probably do the quarterback duties tonight. Here's the snap. Low snap. It bounces. He finally kicks it out of the way, and they're going to just let it bounce. Takes a Rehobeth bounce past the 20 and keeps rolling down to about the 15-yard line. That's where the Knights will take over.
Tell you what, Colton Voigt only stands 5'6", 137-pound senior for the Rebels to punt that ball away, but fielded that bad snap like a shortstop and got off a pretty good kick, Matt.
So first down for the Knights at their own 15-yard line. Jaden Watkins in the quarterback spot. Two wide receivers to the left. Braden Clemens standing next to him in the running back spot. One wide receiver to the right. Here's the snap, back to pass. He's looking, throws, has his man, incomplete, tipped away at the last minute by number 4 for Rehobeth.
Yeah, that Kalen Smith, Matt, 5'10", 155 junior, set down in that zone and squatted. Jalen didn't really see him, I don't think, but tipped that ball away. We're fortunate to come away with just a tip instead of a pick.
Second down and 10 for the Knights. They come to the line quickly. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Watkins and the give to Braylon Clemens. He goes up the middle. He's got some room across the 20 up to about the 21-yard line. Gain of about 6 there.
Strong play there for the Knights. You know, we've been running that. I don't know if we ran that the first couple games, Matt. That looks like something they found. That sprint out and then cut back in that hole, and a good trap block there. Third and manageable here for the Knights.
I'm being blinded by the video board. It's saying make some noise.
Wow.
Man, I mean, it's lighting up the whole field.
It's about, I'd say 50,000 lumens coming right at us.
It is bright. Third down, and we'll call it 5.5 for the Knights. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Watkins in the gun. Here's the snap. Back to pass, rolling out, throws, and it's going to be incomplete. He was hit as he threw, and that'll bring up 4th down. So it looks like we're going to exchange a couple of punts here, Chuck.
Yeah, it was a lot of pressure coming there. He really didn't have time to see. We had something working over the middle. Then Colin Blackwell was breaking across plenty enough for the first down, but I don't know if the play was designed to go across the middle. We rolled out to the right to try to get us some time. Good design for the Knights. It just didn't work. A lot of pressure from the left side of the Rebel defense.
It looks like Colin Blackwell in for the punt. And here's the snap. Good snap. Low punt. It's going to take a roll for Northside. Past the 50, past the 45, and it'll be down at the 42-yard line. That's where the Rebels will take over on their second possession.
You know, I didn't even mention that for keys of the game, Matt. We're not only missing the quarterback play, but the punting game. In a game like this, when you really want to compete and play field position, that's going to be a missing link as well.
That also, too, and if the Knights can get in the end zone tonight, what do they do at the extra point? Because your holder is also the gentleman that's out tonight. So you hope. So they may be going for 2. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I hope we get that chance.
Yeah,
Let me just say that.
I'd love to see that dilemma come about.
Looks like we're in a wildcat this time for Rehobeth. 2 wide receivers to each side. Low snap, keeper up the middle. Number 6, he slips some tackles, and he gets to the 50-yard line. He's going to be about a yard short of the first down.
I think Rehobeth just found what they may give a steady dose of. They went the passing game, which was surprising to me to begin the game. Maybe just filling us out with the size of their line, Matt. Gosh, I'd be shocked if we don't see a lot of runs up the middle.
I got a great size matchup here on the near sideline with the wide receiver. Low snap, it's on the ground. He fixed it up, coming around the near side, trying to get around the corner. He's going to go out of bounds and lose yardage back at the 44-yard line.
Great pursuit that time, and I hope we can capitalize on what was a miscue for the Rebels. I'm sure I was beginning to think he just couldn't find the ball. It was right between his legs.
Yeah, he couldn't see it.
It seemed like it took forever for him to find it.
Yeah, it might have been in the shadow of those linemen.
Yeah, well, he could have been blinded by the scoreboard or the video board and just couldn't see.
Be.
The blue dots doesn't mix well with a brown ball.
Third down and 7 now. As Rehobeth changes out a couple of guys here. And they're getting the play call from the sideline. And they're all standing there waiting. Now
they may be forced to call timeout right here, Matt. They're down to 3 seconds, 2, 1, and delay a game. Well,
yep,
they called time.
Like they did.
Yep, they called timeout.
All right. They call timeout. We'll take one also. 9:06 to go first quarter. No score. You're listening to Northside Knights football.
El Palacio, Ozark's oldest restaurant. El Palacio, famous for Mexican steak fingers and a salsa taste that lingers. El Palacio,
Northside Athletics would like to thank Mike Miller of Country Financial for their generous support. Mike Miller is a Country Financial representative providing insurance and financial services for the communities in and around Dothan. The number is 334-828-8280.
Scott Stevens Tire and Service is a proud supporter of Northside Athletics. For tires and auto repair, Scott Stevens specializes in outstanding customer service. ScottStevensTireandService.com, 334-794-6969.
This is Northside Knights football.
3rd down and 7. Rebels 3 wide receivers to the left with 1 to the right. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Give up the middle. He gets across the 50, and he's going to just have the first down.
Yeah, he's going to have it. We tried to tackle the ball there, Matt, and missed the player. I know you want a turnover, but you got to go for the legs there, and it'd been 4th and short. Rehobeth here with a hurry up.
At the 48-yard line, made it by a yard. 3 wide receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Pistol formation. Here's the snap. Give up the middle again. Makes some dance moves. Hits the line. Keeps pushing forward. And he falls forward. Maybe got 5 yards.
That steady dose. They're really finding, I won't say a soft spot, but Matt, our guys are struggling and they're playing hard. But when you're outmanned by at least, I would say 50 pounds
easily
on average, upward toward 75 pounds, leverage, there's something to be said for that.
Yeah. And when you start seeing those offensive, defensive line and you start seeing 3s in that first column of 3-digit number, you know they got some weight there. 3 wide receivers again to the left. Pistol formation, snap, give up the middle again, number 34. He's got some room. He's got the first down. He's going to be hit hard down at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, he hit that hole hard and fast that time. Braden Hardy, running back for the Rebels, 5'7", sophomore at 164 pounds. That number 2 for the Rebels, too, is a good-looking athlete. Christian Traylor, 6'3", 175 senior. That's split out. That's a mismatch for sure.
Oh, it is. He's been lining up against Jaden Watkins, which he's got at least when he's on this side of the field. Definitely he's up against Porter Williams. Empty backfield the quarterback comes out wide and Wildcat up the middle. And he puts his head down. Didn't get much. A couple of yards there down to about the 28.
Tell you what, we'll take that every time for the Knights. Really got some. We did a stunt that time, Matt. Stunted away from their right side, went to play left side. It really worked out for us. Good call at a good time.
So it is a legal formation, actually, on the Rebels, and that's going to back them up, keep it first down, so make it 1st and 15. Wipe out that play. We'll take that, too.
Oh, yeah. It'll be interesting to see what the Knights do. There's only so much, but to maybe overcompensate a little bit with the size. You stun around, see if you can't get them twitching up on their footwork.
1st and 15. Here's the snap. Give up the middle again. And he's got some room, number 6. And they finally bring him down at the 20. Should be a first down, I believe.
Yeah, it was, Matt. Great block then by Spencer Carpenter for the Rebels. 6'3", 330 pounds. That not a 50-pound. That's a 100-pound weight advantage on that right side. 100-pound weight advantage.
That's impressive.
Substantial.
2 wide receivers to each side. Give again up the middle. Puts his head down. Just keeps pounding. Got about 3 or 4 yards on that carry.
Yeah, they're straight forward to the right side, running behind number 53, as we just mentioned. Just looked. Check that's not a 100-pound weight advantage, 120-pound weight advantage over our outside linebacker.
So 2nd down, 5. 2 wide receivers again to each side. Probably just going to keep running this ball. And now they get a change of the play on the sideline. At some point, they may try to take a shot here.
Yeah, I was wondering that, Matt.
Especially with number 2 over there.
The way they run the ball.
Here's a snap, and they give up the middle again. Makes some moves, makes some cuts, and they bring him down near the 10-yard line to be close to the first down.
I thought I had the number for the Northside Knights then it made that play. I thought I saw 77, but it might have been 72. Well, maybe 27.
According to the PA now.
Yeah.
So just short of the first down, 3rd down and 1. Looks like they're getting a play call on the sideline.
Yeah, they bunched up. Looks like they'll maybe flood out to the zones here. Watch this.
Give up the middle again. Coming around the near side. He's got the first down to the 5. Puts his head down and into the end zone. Touchdown, Rehobeth.
Pretty easy time of it. Our boys competed pretty much all the way down the field. But, again, the weight advantage is going to be something just to compete with all night long. I believe Ray's Restaurant was sponsoring that touchdown, according to the video board.
Yeah, they've got all kinds of stuff going on that video board. Which I don't, like I said, we talked about it in pregame. I don't remember that being here this last year. This must be brand new.
Yeah, I think it is.
On to the extra point attempt, and the kick is low, and it's off the upright. No good. So with 5:32 to go in the first quarter, 6-0 Rehobeth, and Tristin down on the field. What's happening down there?
Not much. I mean, same thing as usual, you know.
All right.
Oh, I got you.
You caught me off guard.
I caught you off guard.
I mean, of course, they're a little upset that they let Rehobeth score here on that drive, but, you know, they missed that kick, so I think that should give them some pep in their step, you know, just try to score back and get back to a 0-0 ball game.
Yeah, it's going to be, you know, they want to answer after this, so got to figure out how to get the ball. When you've got a different quarterback kind of running things that you're not used to, got to figure out a way to manufacture yards and manufacture first downs.
Exactly, and you know, and use him in something a Wildcat, some misdirection. Maybe flood the field when on blocking one side, let him run against the grain and see if we can't pop a big one and use his speed. But, man, that was funny. Kristen, I thought you were going to say us, just usual, blocking, tackling.
So they've got it teed up here at the 40, ready to kick it away. And here is the kick. It's a short kick, going to be taken at the 30. And he's going to be hit pretty much immediately. Got a couple of yards there, and that's about it. So it looks like they'll take over about the 32.
Yeah, he caught it on the 34, and we're going to start there on 32. But that was nothing but a wave of blue coming toward that young man. I'm not sure I wouldn't have done the same thing. Just catch it and, you know, start praying.
So first down for the Knights, trailing 6-0 here. 5:27 to go first quarter. Jaden Watkins gets the call from the sideline, looks at his wristband. Now he's set. Two wide receivers to the left. One trying to come in, figure out where he's going to be.
Yep.
Now they'll make it trips to the left, one to the right. Here's the snap. Give is to Clemens up the middle. He's got some room. Across the 35. Up to about the 37-yard line.
I'll tell you what, man, our right side has done well. The two successful runs we've had this in the two possessions that we've experienced, really hitting that hole hard and running right past that 99. Casey Alexander, 6'4", just a slim 295.
Second down and 4. 3 wide receivers to the left, one to the right again. Snap, give, keeper is, he's hit immediately. The ball is loose, I believe, but I think he got back on it. But he's going to lose a few yards there.
Yeah, just little miscue. Again, like you said, Matt, new quarterback may not have the snaps experience between the timing of that handoff. So that was really a tough ask.
They've got a good-looking defensive lineman, number 99, 6'4", 295-pound senior. He is a load out there.
He is.
Third down, back to passes. Watkins looking, throws, and it's incomplete. Nobody there. I think they got he just under pressure. So that'll bring it fourth down.
Yeah, he was. That was a self-defense throw. Really a lot of pressure that time. Yeah, 99 towers over everybody else out there, man.
Yeah, he does.
6'4", they may just put that there. He may be more towards 6'6". He's a big one.
So we were looking, pregame talking about Rehobeth, and there's been a lot of talk about them probably not going to be a 5A team next year, possibly 6 when they do reclassifications. When they did the classifications in 2020, they were the 4th largest school. Here's a snap for the punt. Low snap, low punt, and it's going to go out of bounds near the 45 of Rehobeth. They were the 4th largest in the classification of 5A schools in Alabama.
Wow.
And so you figure if they had growth like they continue to seem to do, probably going to be a 6A school next year.
Tell you what, they've got the numbers to be a 6A school as far as like number of people are dressing out. And they have the size of what I've seen some 6A schools have. They've got some size what I've seen some 7A schools.
And they got the facilities for a 6A school here.
They do.
They really do. So it's just fun to see a community out here in the Wiregrass growing like this. First down for Rehobeth. 2 wide receivers to each side, pistol formation. They lead 6-0. Here's the snap. Give up the middle, coming around the near side. Number 6 puts his head down and falls forward, gain of about 3.
I tell you what, was that wasn't Jonathan Steinfeld on the tackle then, was it?
I think that was
Jesse Dyson.
Jesse Dyson.
Was that Jesse?
He was in that neighborhood.
Man, your brother broke down and just bowed up on him.
Going to need him to do that all night long there, Trevor.
No, that ain't smelling sauce.
So they come out second down, 7 for the Rebels. Pistol formation again. Back to pass, rolling to the outside. Now he's going to keep it and run with it. Quarterback going around the sideline, out of bounds. And he should have enough for the first down up to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, man, I believe that was a keeper the whole way. I didn't see really anybody out there that he was looking to throw to. Kind of a design scramble, if there's such a thing.
That is the biggest.
That is a huge
whatever
creature.
That is. That thing, it is bigger than a hummingbird.
Man, I was getting ready for
like
a mom to scream when that thing went into her hair.
Wow. First down for Rehobeth. 2 wide receivers to each side in the shotgun formation. Getting a change of play on the sideline.
We've got a mismatch out here on the side, Matt.
Yeah, we got Jaden Watkins kind of outside. Now it's a backwards pass. Number 6 coming around the near side. He's got the sideline. Flags go down.
That's going to be a hold, I believe.
And that's the case. That's going to back him up 10 yards. So it is holding on Rehobeth.
We had great containment on that play as well, Matt.
Yeah, we really did.
We didn't have the numbers, but we had great pursuit from the left side of our defensive end. So that was good to see.
So first down and 20.
Tell you what, Matt, just to win this next play and put them in a second and long and see if they want to try to, throw the ball. I really don't expect them to. They may just because you're supposed to. But with as much success they've had running the ball, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a run right up the middle on this play.
Back to pass, throws quickly to the outside, has his man at the 50, goes up the sideline. He's dropped down near the 37-yard line, near the first down marker.
Yeah, it's a good-looking play. That's down to it's not the first down marker, but to the original line of scrimmage. So
you're right. Thank you.
Second and 10. But they're spreading out the field. Went wide right on one play, wide left on another. They could split the difference on this one.
Second and 10. Pistol formation this time. Here's the snap. Now they stop, look at the sideline for a change of play. They do that a lot. It takes a long time to get that new play in, it looks like.
It does.
Now we've got just changed the running back. And the give to him, coming around the near side, trying to get the corner. He's got the corner at the 30, and he gets hit and dropped near the first down marker. Kind of went down awkward there, too.
He did. He's getting up pretty good. That's good to see. But they really pinched that corner that time when we really couldn't force him back inside, and looks like they're going to get the first down. Well, yep,
nope,
first down.
They did give it to him finally. It was close.
Right at it. But number 6, Brandon Austin, 5'9", 169, another senior for the Rebels. So he may not be here for the 6A graduation.
Yeah.
But just looking at the sizes, we mentioned it pregame, Matt, this team with 3 wins, it's baffling to see with the athleticism that they have.
Yeah, it really is. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And now we got movement all over the place on the Rebels line. Wide receivers moving. I think everybody moved but the center.
Yeah, exactly. And they were falling backwards in that oh-no kind of moment.
So that'll back them up 5 yards, make it first and 15. They've had some penalties on this drive, but it has not slowed them down.
Looks like they still lined up with trips to the right, to the left there, Matt.
So back to pass. Looking, throws, incomplete. A little too high for number 22.
Yeah, they had him open, but we had a linebacker closing. He just kind of let that ball fly a little bit. Threw up kind of off his back foot, it seemed like that time, Matt.
Hey, I was going to tell you, Chuck, your prediction about the baseball game tonight was wrong.
Oh, yeah?
Freddie Freeman strikes again.
Oh, really?
2-zip. First inning.
Outstanding.
We'll be watching the Keep It Up with that game tonight. See if the Braves can punch their ticket to the World Series.
Well, I would love to see that.
All right, second down and 15. Pistol formation. Now he gets a change of play, moves the running back to pass, rolling to the outside, looking down the field, looking, stops, throws over the middle, incomplete, almost intercepted by the Knights that time.
It was a great play by the Knights.
Number 28 that time.
It was. Nice play by the Knights that time.
It's Braylon Clemens. I should have known that.
He closed quickly on the speedster from the Rebels. Brings up 3rd and very long.
So 3rd and 15. Big play here. I would guess they would go just a 2-down territory.
I really think they'll probably run this ball, Matt, and just see where they can get on 4th down and go for it. That's what I would expect. Boy, I'd love to see a run blitz right here by those linebackers and see if we can plug that hole up.
Here's a snap. Give up the middle. And he's got some room, makes some moves up to the 18-yard line. He's going to be a couple of yards short. So brings up 4th down for the Rebels. Let's see, maybe about 3.
Yeah, they're doing a hurry up.
Yeah, quickly to the line, same formation. Probably going to run it again. Here's a snap, and they give up the middle. He slips, trips, but he makes it through the line. Makes the 1st down across the 10 to the 8-yard line.
We had the run blitz on one side that time and really plugged up the hole. A good move by the Rebel running back that time to get out of trouble. I don't think we're going to be able to get our players on and off the field right here, Matt.
It's going to be close. There's a snap, give up the middle again, and he's going to be into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, we got a little tired on that one trying to tackle the ball again, and Rehobeth with the hurry-up offense converts it to another 6.
So they are going to come on with the extra point attempt, see if they can. I'm being blind. I'm going to have to get my sunglasses at halftime.
I'm thinking Dothan PD's down here pulling somebody over every time that thing starts flashing.
That light board, man, that's bright. Here's the PAT. Kick is up. Kick is no good again. Hits the other upright. That's a talent right there.
It was. I mean, it's been blocked twice by each upright.
So 12-0 Rebels, 57 seconds to go in the first quarter. You're listening to Northside Knights football.
It can be difficult to choose your Medicare plan. At no cost to you, the Healthcare Resource Center can help you choose from all available Medicare plans to find the one that best fits your individual needs. We not only help you pick a plan, but we also help you use your plan by pairing you with a local agent you can actually talk to. Northside Football thanks Healthcare Resource Center. Free help for people on Medicare.
Mike Schmidt's Automotive Group proudly supports Northside Athletics. They take pride in their inventory of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, as well as their helpful and professional sales staff. MikeSchmidt'sAutomotiveGroup.com.
The Joy FM 94.3, 96.1 is grateful for Northside Methodist Academy, training young champions for Christ and molding the decision makers of tomorrow. We pray God's blessing and protection over all the students, staff, and leadership from all of us at the Joy FM. This is Northside Knights football.
Here's the kickoff, low kick. Kind of deep this time. It's going to go past everybody and into the end zone for a touchback. So that's a break for the Knights there.
Absolutely was. If it would have had any kind of checkup on it, that would have been disastrous.
So 12-0 with 57 seconds to go in the first quarter. Rebels lead.
You know, we mentioned off air, Matt, the kicker. I mean, he got a good foot on it that time. But he got a good running start at it as well.
He did, which I would think that would be false start, legal procedure, whatever you want to say.
I think so.
But 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Jaden coming around the near side, looking for a hole, cuts it up, and doesn't get anything. Back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd down.
Yeah, he's fortunate to just get back to the line of scrimmage. I'm afraid, Matt, we're not going to have much time to look for a hole. It's just, just run to a spot where you don't see a blue shirt.
Yeah.
Or a lot of blue shirts. The pursuit's going to be too heavy. The size is going to outman us. So
maybe it's a misdirection or something to try to generate some yardage. Here's a snap. Give us to Braylon going around the outside. He's going to be hit in the backfield, and he's going to be dropped for about a 5-yard loss. They were in the backfield quickly, and guess who? Number 99.
Yeah, he's really in the middle, creating havoc. A double team may get us the weight equal on that if we put 2 guys on him.
So that'll do it for the first quarter. Rebels lead 12-0. You're listening to Northside Knights football. Hey, I'm Matt Johnson with the Northside Media Team. It's our vision to train young students about media and technology while bringing you live athletic coverage for Northside Methodist. Would you prayerfully consider supporting us in this new endeavor? Please contact Terry Dyson for more information at 334-794-7273.
El Palacio, oh, 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 Ozark's oldest restaurant, El Palacio. Famous for Mexican steak fingers and a salsa taste that lingers. El Palacio, oh, oh, oh.
Northside Athletics would like to thank Mike Miller of Country Financial for their generous support. Mike Miller is a Country Financial representative providing insurance and financial services for the communities in and around Dothan. The number is 334-828-8280.
Scott Stevens Tire and Service is a proud supporter of Northside Athletics. For tires and auto repair, Scott Stevens specializes in outstanding customer service. ScottStevensTireandService.com, 334-794-6969.
This is Northside's brand of football. Go, Knights, go!
Welcome back to Rehobeth High School. It's 12-0. The Rebels lead over the Northside Knights. Start of the second quarter here. Third down and 13. As we get commercials on the big video board here in the right end zone.
Yeah. If y'all hear me start going into a fit and talking nonsense, it's just my Tourette's kicking in.
Third down and long. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Rolling.
Blitz.
Throws. Has his man. Incomplete. Threw it a little bit too short. And intended for Gage Rhodes. That'll bring it fourth down.
Yeah, like it's not enough that they outweigh every man, but then they bring three linebackers in there, and it's just a blue wave.
Yeah.
Not a lot of time to do anything for a pass play to develop on that.
So brings on the punt team. Colin Blackwell will be back for the punt, standing at his own 2-yard line. He's been punting them low to get some bounce and some roll, which has been a good strategy. Here's a good snap and a good high kick this time. It's going to take a bounce, Northside past the 50 and down at the Rehobeth 47-yard line.
Yeah, I tell you what, to not punt all year, you can tell the coaches have the one thing they coach is get rid of the ball.
Yeah.
Because he's only taken that one step. I mean, it's a quick kick.
Mm-hmm.
And usually when you do that, you're going to get end over end on the kick, and that's what he's done. That's an outstanding move there, Matt.
I know, right?
Outstanding.
We've got the baseball game on our phones here, keeping one eye on it.
Yes, because we want to keep the audience informed.
That's
Matt.
right.
It's a selfless move on our part.
That's right. It's still the first inning in the top of the first for them. This game's been 20 minutes long.
Have they changed pitchers already?
Yes.
They have.
They have. Pistol formation for the Rebels. 2 wide receivers to the left. Now man in motion. Give up the middle. Number 6 gets across the 50, puts his head down, and he's going to be finally brought down. Gain of about 7.
Getting a real close view now, Matt. They're right in front of us. Those Rehobeth players are running the ball hard, but our guys are not backing away from making a hit. You just got to love them for that. Give them credit. They're competing, and that was the key to the game. Just stay in there and compete.
Pistol formation again. 2 wide receivers, 1 to each side this time. And here is the snap. Give up the middle again, number 6. Makes a cut. Doesn't get much that time. He may have got a yard. He'll be short of the first down.
We had some great penetration that time on this right side, Matt. Our Tharp really created havoc. They did a stunt. He did a little swim move, went right by the guard. Unfortunately, it was a real quick dive play. But good athletic move by that time by our Tharp.
Ball is resting on the Knights' 45-yard line, 3rd down and 2. They come out again in the pistol formation, 2 wide receivers to the left. Snap. Give up the middle. He's got the first down across the 40. Still going up to the 30-yard line. He doesn't look like much in size, but he just kind of moved through there like a bowling ball.
He did. Braylon Clements saved the touchdown that time on that tackle. That little guy just really has he's full speed by his second step.
Yeah, he's a sophomore, 164 pounds, 5'7", Braden Hardy.
Wow. I mean, he's full speed by the time he's just really hits it quick.
Here's the snap, first down, pass around the outside. Has his man caught at the sideline, going up the sideline, and he could be gone. He's to the 10, And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rehobeth.
I was looking there. I guess there's not a flag on the play.
There is.
That's what I was. It looked like our guy was he turned around and couldn't make the play.
So it is holding on Rehobeth. So I'll bring back the touchdown. The question will be, where was that? I can't see the flag, guys. So where's it resting?
Yeah, about on the 10 maybe.
All right, so probably is going to be, he still could be first down if they just back it up from there.
Yeah, I think so. 10 yards from the spot of the foul at the 10 will give them a first down by just a little bit.
So they're going to mark it at the 21, so they'll make it first down and 1. Don't see first and 1 very often.
Not often.
But that's what we've got here.
That was a good-looking pass. I believe that was the best pass that Rehobeth has thrown tonight. William Jordan is it William Jordan, the quarterback, or is it? No. Shelton Oreo. Not Oreo, that's a cookie.
Arroyo.
Arroyo.
We know where your brain's been. You're talking about hot dogs and now cookies.
Alive. Come on, Trevor.
First down and 1. Here's a snap. Back to pass. Throws into the end zone, looking for that number 2 guy. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't bring it in.
Wow, they were practicing that play pregame, and he caught it every time.
So second down and 1.
And I tell you what, if you want to take a shot, first down and 1 is the play to do it.
You know, I would think if the Rebels here, I would think if this big old video board, they could put the Braves game up there.
Yeah. You would have this place packed.
I think so.
Hot dogs.
Yeah. One wide receiver to each side again. Second down and 1. Snap. Give us number 6 up the middle. He's got the first down. Still going. And he gets finally brought down, pushed out of bounds near the 5.
Yeah, there for a minute I thought you saw something you didn't like. You went snap. I didn't know like the ball was being snapped. Snap. A little personnel change for the Knights a bit. See if we can plan for what I believe will be a
run
up the middle. If it's not, you're just trying to see what you can do.
First and
do
goal.
Differently.
Wildcat, number 6. I'm thinking he's going to keep it, and he is. Up the middle, puts his head down, and he's in for the touchdown. All right, so the kicker for Rehobeth has hit both uprights. My question is, do you think he'll hit the crossbar?
Let's see. What's the prediction here? I'm thinking go for 2.
Well, that's because you see them on the field.
Nope. Different kicker.
Not. Different kicker. This is the quarterback, Arroyo. Going to try to kick it this time. Let's see if he can do the same thing. Snap, hold, kick, up. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
9:28 to go for first half. 19-0. Rehobeth, you're listening to Northside Knights football.
It can be difficult to choose your Medicare plan. At no cost to you, the Healthcare Resource Center can help you choose from all available Medicare plans to find the one that best fits your individual needs. We not only help you pick a plan, but we also help you use your plan by pairing you with a local agent you can actually talk to. Northside Football thanks Healthcare Resource Center. Free help for people on Medicare.
Mike Schmidt's Automotive Group proudly supports Northside Athletics. They take pride in their inventory of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, as well as their helpful and professional sales staff. MikeSchmidt'sAutomotiveGroup.com.
The Joy FM 94.3, 96.1 is grateful for Northside Methodist Academy, training young champions for Christ and molding the decision makers of tomorrow. We pray God's blessing and protection over all the students, staff, and leadership from all of us at the Joy FM. This is Northside Knights football.
Here's the kickoff from the Rebels. And it's a short kick, going to take a bounce, and it's going to be fallen on by the Knights at the 35-yard line. And the Knights will take over there, trailing 19-0 here in the second quarter.
Good field position starting there. Good heads-up play that time by Kane Helder. Covered that ball. Not a bad looking little hybrid onside there. It hit the little dead area.
It did, yeah. It's actually kind of resting at the 36-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Clemens standing next to Watkins in the gun. Here's the snap. Give it to Clemens up the middle, and he cannot slip the tackle. He's going to lose a yard or 2.
Just trying to see who made that play initially for the Rebels. Number 19, that linebacker charge in there. That's how you play the defense. You let those big ones up front occupy the guy, and you charge hard. Parker Peacock, that time 6 foot, 200-pound sophomore for the Rebels.
2nd down and 12 for the Knights. Here's the snap. Give up the middle of Clemens. He's got a little bit better this time across the 35 up to the 37-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
That's a top play that's really going to work for the Knights tonight, Matt, is you just have to hit it quick. If not, the linebackers start filling those holes, and there's no place to go. There's just no place to run.
So 3rd down and we'll call it 8.5. Just to make me feel better. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Snap, back to pass as Watkins throws over the middle. Incomplete, almost intercepted by number 54 for Rehobeth.
Yeah, that was well, I like the call right there. Hit a quick slant, try to get him some time to set in the pocket. But the pressure and the hands and the big mitts coming up, it's like throwing through a forest.
Yeah, it really is. I think the only way to get yards against this team right now is to try to throw a fade router down the sideline quickly. Throw it quickly and hope that your guy can outrun the defensive guy just enough and hit it perfectly. Here's the punt. And he's going to keep it. He's going to run it. And he's going to have the 1st down.
Oh, and that's got to be a flag. There it is.
It is. Flag down.
That's a horse collar.
Right there, and that was Colin Blackwell. He is injured a little bit, shaken up, coming up, but he got the 1st down. He got enough yards for the 1st down by a yard, and we're going to get 15 on additional on top of that. So, gutsy play there.
It was. Matt, do you think that was an audible?
I don't know, because it looked like he was about to kick it and then decided he was just going to run. So maybe it was a called play. I'm not sure, but they're going to bring Colin Blackwell. They're going to let him sit out at least a play here. See if they can make sure he's okay. He's getting the congratulations from Coach Green, so I feel like that was probably an audible out. And
see if the momagers got some ibuprofen and stick him back out there.
So 1st down in Rebels territory at the 38-yard line for Northside. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 deep, far sideline, way over there by himself. High snap. Watkins makes a spin move, tries to get some yardage and gets maybe a yard, and now they're saying the ball was loose, or is it down?
Looks like the white hat was pointing to the ground, Matt. Let's see if anybody overrules him.
It is a fumble. Rehobeth will take over right there. So after a big yardage and break there, they're a turnover there. Watkins trying to just do too much, trying to get everything he can.
Yeah, Weston Donato for the Rebels in. Another big player at 5'10", 222. Wrestled to the ground and wrestled the ball away at the same time. Looks like Coach Green's getting an explanation.
So the ball is sitting at the Rehobeth 40-yard line as they take over. 1st and 10, leading 19-0 here. 7:45 to go, 2nd quarter. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Back to pass, quickly throws to the sideline, has his man number 2 caught, and he's dropped down near the 47-yard line. Gain of about 7.
It was great pursuit for the Knights. It was just a push down the field before we got any contact, but we flew through the ball really well to really keep it at just a 5 or 6 yard gain. Well, you called it right the first time, Matt. Looks like there's some confusion on the spot.
Yeah, there really is. Where's the football?
That's a key element.
That is a key element in this game. Is where's
keys
the
to the game for the second half is you got to
make
play
sure we
with
know
the
where the football is.
Yeah.
He still has it in his hand and finally puts it down at the 47-yard line. Okay, so Second down and 3.
But our good friend Justin Hall is on top of the play.
That's it. Shotgun formation again. Here is the snap. Low snap. Back to pass. Looking. Throws deep. Down the sideline. Looking for that big tall guy. Incomplete, out of bounds. Brings up third down and about 3.
You know, in Rehobeth, with as much success they've had running the ball, second and short, take a shot, see if they can, make the play.
Well, why not? I mean,
Yeah.
If that's stuff you're working on for next year.
Absolutely.
Also, some of these guys are seniors, playing their last game. Why not have some fun?
I don't blame them a bit. They're not trying to run it up or rub it in.
And give up the middle, number 6. Gets hit, pushes forward, and he's going to have the push for a first down to the Northside 48-yard line.
Yeah, the Amoeba just started pushing more and more down the field. Got the first down by 3 or 4 yards.
So first down for Rehobeth.
Good little breeze blowing in here from, feels like the kind of the southwest, man.
It does. Flag is kind of indicating that as well, just a little bit. Shotgun formation again for the Rebels. Man in motion to the near side. Snap, give up the middle, number 6 again. Gets hit immediately.
But
still
gets squirted out.
Still gets 4 yards on it.
How in the world did he?
Actually 5. Wow.
I mean, I was going to say, hey, great job by the Knights defense that time, really containing the run up the middle. The next thing you know, he's got 5.5 yards. I thought we stopped him for a 2-yard gain, 3-yard gain.
Yeah, I did too. I thought he was down at the 45-yard line, and what do I know?
Really, I wouldn't be surprised. There he's covered now. I was about to say they're going to throw it out this way.
Snap, give up the middle again, and he gets hit. This time he got a yard, so that's more like it.
Yeah, that's a great play that time. He really came hard. The Northside Knights defensive lineman, David Peters, 6 foot, 220-pound junior, really did well moving that time.
Third down and 4.
We've got a Knight shaken up. Looks like a left ankle or cramp. Possibly, I can't tell.
Yeah, number 63 for
That's
Northside.
Ira Tharp. So we'll pray for him now. Lord, we thank you for an opportunity to just compete together. And we pray now for Ira that you would have your grace upon his left leg. And, Lord, we pray that it is a cramp, but that you would have your healing hand upon him in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. While they continue to attend to him, Miss Tristin Robinson, I have a question for you. So, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Okay, so give me an update on wrestling, because I know that's coming up for you guys, and
yes,
so you're all the talk I've heard about is the girls, going back to state and doing big things like they did last year. So how's that looking?
We are about to start our practices next week, and on the 30th of October, we're going to go to Gulf Shores for our hydration testing. And as of right now, we have me and one other girl wrestling, and Ira looks like he's okay, so that's good. Anyways, so we have a few less than we did last year, but that just means we can work harder, get more time in, and hopefully come back with individual titles.
Okay, so can you explain to me what a hydration test is?
A hydration test is basically you pee in a cup and they weigh you. To say it the easiest way, you pee in a cup, they weigh you, so that way they can see your water intake, and they weigh you so that way they give you a list of how much weight you can lose per week to keep track of everyone's weight loss, so that way if you're out of your range of how much weight you can lose per week, they can spot it before it's like unhealthy, so that way you're not cutting weight, and that way you're staying healthy.
Wow.
And that way you can't cut from like 130, but you want to wrestle 120. And because cutting weight is one thing that has been a big problem in wrestling instead of just wrestling where you're at, because you have to meet certain weight class requirements.
Gotcha. Wow.
I never knew.
I never knew. So,
I mean, I knew some of that. I just didn't know all of it.
Rebels got a first down, but then on the second down play, had a pass, caught it, but lost about 6 yards as he was trying to.
It was almost intercepted, and the ball was tipped, and the Rehobeth guy ran under it, and his momentum was going the opposite way, so that carried him backwards about 5 yards.
So the ball's at the Northside 38-yard line, second down, and we'll call it 6. There's 4:43 to go, first half. 19-0 Rehobeth.
New quarterback in the game for the Rebels.
Yep. And a lot of new faces for them because I can tell they're smaller. Here's a snap. And keeper, a fumble. Looks like it was a muff play there, trying to hand the ball off and then didn't know if he was supposed to keep it or not. So.
Yeah, Justin Collins, 5'9", senior for the Rebels. So that was a good play by the Knights to really make him cover that ball quickly and not try to scramble and get a play. Man, I'm impressed with the decisions for the Rebel coaching staff here to get some more seniors in the ball game.
Yeah,
you can tell they're not the ones. Maybe don't have the snaps and reps that they typically do.
Shotgun formation, 5 wide receivers, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Third down and long. Snap, back to pass, under pressure. Now he throws across the middle, has his man caught. The 20. He makes a move to the 15. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rehobeth.
And we're just talking about that young man, and, you got to be happy for him. He's a senior. He throws a touchdown pass on the last game of his high school, probably his football career. But a TD pass over the middle, even though it's against the good guys, you got to be excited to see, some student athletes get excited about that.
So the extra point for the Rebels here. They've got the Arroyo back in there for this extra point. Good snap. And it's, that was blocked or he was tackled, but either way, no good. So 3:40 to go in the first half, 25-0 Rehobeth. You're listening to Northside Knights football.
Hey, I'm Matt Johnson with the Northside Media Team. It's our vision to train young students about media and technology while bringing you live athletic coverage for Northside Methodist. Would you prayerfully consider supporting us in this new endeavor? Please contact Terry Dyson for more information at 334-794-7273.
El Palacio, Ozark's oldest restaurant. El Palacio, famous for Mexican steak fingers and a salsa taste that lingers. El Palacio,
Hey, this is Coach Toby Green, and you're listening to Northside Knights football. Go Knights, go!
Kickoff here for Rehobeth. And it is a low kick. Picked up at the 30-yard line. The 35.
Protect the ball.
Puts his head down and gets up to the 40-yard line. Still pushing. Finally down at the 41. So Knights will take over at their own 41. Trailing 25-0 with 3:30 to go first half.
Matt, that was Dyson again. I'll say that was a courageous return. How about that?
It was. Showed no fear, really.
None. Does that come honestly in the Dyson family? Just ice water in the veins, just go out there and sacrifice everything that you have dear in your body?
Here's a snap, shotgun formation, give us to Clemens, and he's hit immediately and dropped back for a loss.
Yeah, looked like a pro wrestling move there by the Rehobeth Rebel, number 35. That's the one that stole the ball a moment ago. But I thought he was fixing to body slam the guy.
Second down and 15 for Northside. Hope you stay with us for halftime. FCA moment is coming up, and you're not going to want to miss Matt and Chuck's baseball analysis.
Riveting would be what comes to mind.
I mean, you
insightful.
Don't want to go anywhere.
No,
you don't want to miss that.
Turn off ESPN.
That's right. We know more. Not really.
We're more entertaining.
Keeper Watkins coming around the near side, trying to get around the corner, puts his head down, and he gets a couple of yards up to the 40-yard line. Makes it third down and 11.
Yeah, had just a little bit working that time on this side. Again, no fault of any Northside Knight. If it takes just a little bit of time to develop, the speed of the Rebels and their pursuit is really going to shut down anything that may be open.
Actually marked it back at the 39, so much for that. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation for the Knights. Watkins looks over the defense. Now he's set. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Looking. Throws. Incomplete. Threw it at the feet of Gage Rhodes.
Yeah, just nothing, not enough time to have the route to develop, and threw it low. Again, he hadn't had the reps in there to have a feel for what he might get. Looks like Coach Green is, I don't know what he's saying. I was going to say tell him there's that, but there's no way I can know that. But he is encouraging him to say, hey, just keep on giving you all out there.
He's doing the best he can. That's right.
Absolutely.
And so punt team on. Here's a snap. And a good high kick this time. It's going to take a bounce at the
there you go
40, 35-yard line, past the 30 to the 28. So a good kick.
Great effort.
So Rebels will take over right there with 1:51 to go first half.
You know, it was funny. I watched the Rebels that time when the ball was snapped. None of them started retreating to go get the ball. As far as they were watching out for another fake.
I'm just spending your money, Chuck.
I love it. As long as he gets back before the second half begins.
That's right. If he doesn't, maybe the wait will be worth it.
Yep.
First down for Rehobeth. Snap, give up the middle, coming around the near side, looking for a block. Ooh, He almost came down, flags down. Maybe a horse collar or a holding. I'm not sure which.
I would hope it's a holding, Matt, but I can't tell. I don't know what our friend Justin is going to call there. Looks like a holding call.
So that'll back him up 10 yards.
I think that's one reason why they couldn't make the tackle. His left arm was being held, and his right arm just was the chance to get the tackle.
There's been a lot of penalties tonight on Rehobeth, but what's weird about it is it's been almost always on first down.
Yeah, I get giving all your effort, but again, like we mentioned before, I'm just wondering why this team has only won 3 games. It could be they get themselves in holes on penalties and first downs.
Yeah, maybe so. Pistol formation, snap, give up the middle. Gets hit, dropped, didn't get anything there. In fact, he may have lost a yard.
That was great defense. They were stunted. Really, that wasn't Ira Tharp. Who is 56 for the Knights, Matt? Golly, I should know that.
Graves.
Really did a good job penetrating that time, overcoming a pretty good size difference and looking for the ball. Good-looking defensive play.
So second down, and scoreboard says it's 1st and 10, but it's, I'm guessing, just by angle, I'm going to say about 20.
That's my guess.
Maybe 21. He lost the yard. Let's say 21. Shotgun formation. Snap, back to pass. He's looking. Now he's under pressure. He's going to be sacked back at the 5-yard line. Held it too long, Chuck.
He did. You can tell the young man hadn't played maybe a lot at quarterback this year, just waiting for something to develop, and by the time he took his eyes off the receiver, all he could see was white jersey.
Thought maybe they would take a timeout here to get the ball back and get a chance, but they're going to let this clock continue to run, looks like.
Yeah, I think so.
Third down and forever.
Yeah, it's got to be at least.
It's about 35 yards.
Mm-hmm.
They really doesn't look like they have to take a snap here, I don't think. But here we go. Snap, back to pass in the end zone under pressure. Looking down the field, throws, and it's incomplete. If he had caught it, he'd have been gone.
He would have, Matt.
And that's it for the first half. Rehobeth leads 25-0. FCA Moment halftime show coming up right now.
Scott Stevens Tire and Service is a proud supporter of Northside Athletics. For tires and auto repair, Scott Stevens specializes in outstanding customer service. ScottStevensTireandService.com 334-794-6969.
The Joy FM 94.3, 96.1 is grateful for Northside Methodist Academy, training young champions for Christ and molding the decision makers of tomorrow. We pray God's blessing and protection over all the students, staff, and leadership from all of us at the Joy FM.
El Palacio, Ozark's oldest restaurant. El Palacio, famous for Mexican steak fingers and a salsa taste that lingers.
It can be difficult to choose your Medicare plan. At no cost to you, the Healthcare Resource Center can help you choose from all available Medicare plans to find the one that best fits your individual needs. We not only help you pick a plan, but we also help you use your plan by pairing you with a local agent you can actually talk to. Northside Football thanks Healthcare Resource Center. Free help for people on Medicare.
Mike Schmidt's Automotive Group proudly supports Northside Athletics. They take pride in their inventory of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, as well as their helpful and professional sales staff. MikeSchmidt'sAutomotiveGroup.com.
Northside Athletics would like to thank Mike Miller of Country Financial for their generous support. Mike Miller is a Country Financial representative providing insurance and financial services for the communities in and around Dothan. The number is 334-828-8280.
Hey, I'm Matt Johnson with the Northside Media Team. It's our vision to train young students about media and technology while bringing you live athletic coverage for Northside Methodist. Would you prayerfully consider supporting us in this new endeavor? Please contact Terry Dyson for more information at 334-794-7273.
Welcome to the Northside Knights halftime show. We'll recap the first half of action after we hear a word from our friends at FCA. Here's Shane Williamson, president of FCA.
In 1954, God implanted into the heart of a basketball coach a vision that sports could be used as a vehicle to share the message of Jesus Christ.
Dodgers owner Branch Rickey in Estes Park, 1956.
There is a reason for this Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Athletics has a place. Why this thing of Fellowship of Christian Athletes seems to have arisen in the mind of a few men. But not just 2 or 3 gathered together, but millions of people everywhere, dedicated to a common cause. The potential is almost beyond conception. Think of the power of this group through all the nations of the world.
And that influence continues today.
Nearly 7 decades later, that vision is a reality.
Ministering to and through the coach.
Once we've engaged coaches and athletes, we're then equipping them, we're serving them.
To ultimately empower them, men and women who are disciples who make disciples.
Influence athletes from the young age all the way up to the pros.
Now is such a critical time.
Sport is larger than it ever has been.
I see FCA being more relevant today
than at any other time in history.
Right at this very moment, our society, we are removing ourselves from the Word of God.
So we produce FCA Bibles, God's Word, put to the coaches and athletes' hands.
Our camps continue to grow around the world.
That's where I felt God's presence the most.
Our numbers are growing. More coaches are joining our team.
Doors opening. Now serving in over 84 different countries.
Truly fulfilling that vision.
There's more to coaching than just winning medals.
It's really about the impact you have in others' lives.
I didn't get saved at a church. The FCA met me right where I was.
We come to you exactly where you're at.
By first reaching the coach, we have the opportunity then to reach every athlete.
That's my job, raising leaders.
And that's what's so powerful about the FCA.
It's changing the dynamic of ministry.
They go where you are.
The ripple effect you're having on these kids and these coaches.
And they're going to affect the community for generations. We want to walk through school and people see us and they be like, hey, I know that's a Christian because of the way we act.
If we can change 2 people a day, just imagine how much that will grow.
The impact, it goes full circle.
I do still have that.
It carries generations and generations.
We can reach every coach, every athlete, every community, every country. To see the world transformed
by Jesus Christ.
Through the influence.
The influence.
The influence. Coaches and athletes.
FCA.
Fulfilling
the vision.
This is Chase Falk, and this is another FCA halftime devotion.
This entire season, we've been focusing on this word for, understanding that for can be defined as rallying on behalf of another person or something specific. And we've understood this entire season, this amazing thought, that the God of the universe created you with purpose and a plan through his love, and in that he rallies for you specifically. And as we think about God rallying for us, what we want to do today is flip the script and understand that God has done that and is doing that for a reason. He is rallying for us so that we can in turn do the same for other people. We can rally on behalf of others. We can encourage, we can love. And when you and I think about that today, the main thought is simply this: if we are going to begin to be a person that accepts what God is doing on our behalf and then gives it to other people, we have to understand how God is for obedience. God rallies for you and I to walk daily in obedience to him, to say yes to Jesus compared to saying yes to the world. More of Jesus, less of me, John 3:30, letting that verse guide our life. Listen to this passage of scripture from Haggai chapter 1, verse 12 in the Old Testament. Then Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, the high priest, Joshua, son of Jehozadak, the entire remnant of the people obeyed the Lord their God and the words the prophet Haggai, because the Lord their God had sent him. So the people feared the Lord. We see in this passage, specifically in the book of Haggai in the Old Testament, that God called the prophet Haggai to tell the people of God to rebuild the temple, a place of worship, a place of sacrifice, a place for his glory to be. The people made a decision to live their own way, and they were not following the direction that God was calling them to do. And then 24 days after God first spoke to the prophet Haggai and told him to tell the people this, they then make the decision to obey. And it says the entire remnant of the people obeyed the Lord their God in the words of the prophet Haggai. Their obedience here in this passage was focused on two specific things. Their obedience was from submission to God's authority. So when you and I understand that God is for obedience, he is wanting us to daily walk with him and say yes to him. It should come from our submission to his authority. We understand that he is in control. We understand that he has a plan. We know that he knows best. And so knowing all of those things puts me in a place to surrender and submit and know that his way is better than my way. His thoughts are higher than my thoughts. And so as I submit to his authority, it helps me daily walk and do what God's calling us to do in obedience. It's much like a coach. A successful team does what the coach says. They listen to the coach. They follow the direction of the coach. And I've been on teams on both sides of that, where the coach told something and the team listened, and the coach told something and the team didn't listen. Obviously, most of the time, the successful teams come from those that listen to the coach together. So submission to God's authority. But second, their obedience in Haggai chapter 1 comes from an awe of God's presence and power. As you and I daily are in awe of who God is and what he's done and how he's with us. It says that later in verses on down past verse 12 of Haggai chapter 1, that God was with them. As we grasp God's presence, it helps us to walk daily in obedience. And then secondly, the power of God. God has given us the power that we need to daily walk and to daily do what he's calling you and I to do. The New Testament tells us that the same power that rose Jesus from the dead lives inside of believers. That is the power that you have. That's the power that I have. And through and all and being amazed at God's presence and God's power, it will help us to daily walk in obedience. So the question and thought to think about is simply this today. Are you obeying God, or are you obeying self? You can obey what God wants you to do and follow after him, or you can obey the things that you want to do and follow ultimately after yourself. Just know this today, we serve a God of love and grace and mercy that meets you right where you are, but he also wants to take you where he wants you to go. And that's what it means that God is for obedience. So our heart for you and I today is to get in the game God has planned for your life.
If you'd like to know more about how you can have a relationship with God and find true hope, peace, love, acceptance, and lasting joy, there's somebody waiting to talk with you about it right now. Call the Joy FM prayer line, 877-800-PRAY. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, somebody's ready to listen to your questions and help you find the answers to what you've been searching for. 877-800-PRAY. I'm going to give you the number one more time because we believe it's more than a game. And this is your life we're talking about. 877-800-PRAY. That's 877-800-PRAY.
Scott Stevens Tire and Service is a proud supporter of Northside Athletics. For tires and auto repair, Scott Stevens specializes in outstanding customer service. ScottStevensTireandService.com, 334-794-6969.
The Joy FM 94.3, 96.1 is grateful for Northside Methodist Academy, training young champions for Christ and molding the decision makers of tomorrow. We pray God's blessing and protection over all the students, staff, and leadership from all of us at the Joy FM.
It can be difficult to choose your Medicare plan. At no cost to you, the Healthcare Resource Center can help you choose from all available Medicare plans to find the one that best fits your individual needs. We not only help you pick a plan, but we also help you use your plan by pairing you with a local agent you can actually talk to. Northside Football thanks Healthcare Resource Center. Free help for people on Medicare.
Ozark's oldest restaurant, El Palacio. Famous for Mexican steak fingers and a salsa taste that lingers. El Palacio,
Mike Schmidt's Automotive Group proudly supports Northside Athletics. They take pride in their inventory of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, as well as their helpful and professional sales staff. MikeSchmidt'sAutomotiveGroup.com.
Northside Athletics would like to thank Mike Miller of Country Financial for their generous support. Mike Miller is a Country Financial representative providing insurance and financial services for the communities in and around Dothan. The number is 334-828-8280.
Hey, I'm Matt Johnson with the Northside Media Team. It's our vision to train young students about media and technology while bringing you live athletic coverage for Northside Methodist. Would you prayerfully consider supporting us in this new endeavor? Please contact Terry Dyson for more information at 334-794-7273.
Northside Athletics would like to give a thanks to those who have generously supported our student athletes. Scott Stevens Tire Company, El Palacio Mexican Restaurant in Ozark, Mike Miller Country Financial, Mike Schmidt's Auto Group, Northside Methodist Church, Healthcare Resource Center, and the Joy FM. Now let's check back into the field with the Northside Knights media team.
Welcome back to Rehobeth here at halftime, where they have been, I think they've recognized every resident here at some point for something here in Rehoboth.
Every student that's a senior at Rehoboth is involved.
Yeah, in something, and yes. There's a lot.
Band, ROTC, or football.
Yeah, cheerleading. Name it. So halftime here, 25-0 Rebels, which we kind of expected kind of a tough game for the Knights tonight. Chuck, and we've kind of seen that. We're kind of down some personnel and just outsized, outmatched. And so second half, probably we'll see a lot of new faces for Rehobeth, and maybe a running clock we'll see.
Yeah, I would expect that. You take away from that no injuries. You keep it as competitive as you can be. Let the clock be kind of a neutralizer on that. So that's what I'm hoping for as well.
So we've been following the baseball game tonight. Atlanta 3-2. Dodgers have come back in going to the third inning now. But you kind of thought that you would expect the Dodgers to come out and try to and get runs early. Their backs are against the wall. This is a must-win for them. So I think if you're the Braves, though, expecting that and you're only down a run, you got to feel pretty good because you've already knocked out their starting, which was a reliever, and he's a really good reliever, Joe Kelly.
Absolutely.
So got to feel pretty good.
I think so. You know, it's going to be a bullpen game for the Dodgers. They're really just going to throw one after another. But Freed has really been phenomenal in the second half. You know, Freeman said earlier, I think it was maybe this afternoon or post-game last night, that they've been playing over 600 ball since the break. And if you look at that, yeah, they've had the least amount of wins of any team in the playoffs. But since really, it was after the break. It was after the All-Star break. Probably in the last 2 months of the season, they've played as well as anybody, statistically speaking.
Yeah.
But Freed, he just seemed he wants the ball, but for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because it's a little cool there, he can't find the slot on his curveball, and it tends to hang. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have any bite to it, and they, can hit some long balls off of him.
Yeah.
And that's apparently what's happened. And not that it's all every play, but 2 long balls is what's got him a 3.
Yeah, and I think if you're Atlanta, you definitely want to win the night and have you don't want to give, LA any kind of a hope or a chance. But if there is any kind of good news, the fact if they do lose tonight, they got 2 more at home. And so, I mean, there's that. Of course, you have to face, some tough pitchers. But they've shown they can hang with them. So
because you get a day off for the traveling, then you get back into their starting lineup.
Yeah.
But you're right. The Braves, now they've been a hot team. So they've done well against the pitching. But, I'm always the sky's falling Braves fan.
Yeah. You're like that with Alabama, too.
Yeah, I am. It's just, the teams I love, I'm thinking, the worst is going to happen.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you have good reason. I mean, now Alabama, maybe not so much, but I lived through the DeBose days in Shula when I was younger, so I revert to that. But, hey, I can remember going to a Braves game and sit behind the plate but don't buy that ticket. And this was when Dusty Baker, matter of fact, was the manager of your Astros, was there. Ralph Garr, Mike Lum, nobody knows those names except Braves fans that followed them in the early 70s after they moved from Milwaukee. So I'm just thinking, oh no.
Early 70s, I wasn't even born yet.
Well, there's that. But yeah,
I just had to throw that in there. Almost, but not quite.
I go to the Broxton Gannon school of nothing is going to happen tonight good for the Braves. We're going to blow the lead, and multiple injuries, all those things. We say that as a reversal jinx, kind of thing. Now this guy that looks like
came out of the 70s.
Absolutely, I want him. YMCA start singing out there. I want this guy's pitching for the Dodgers now.
Yeah, it'll be fun to watch the game as it unfolds tonight. And I heard today that the Dodgers, they're 7-10 this year on bullpen days. So they have a losing record on bullpen days, and yet they go to that when their backs are against the wall in elimination game.
They didn't have another option that
I guess they really don't. Yeah, they probably really didn't. I mean, of course, it's kind of funny. I don't know if you call what Houston's been doing. They've had bullpen day just about every day except for the last game because they just couldn't get their starters past the second inning, and that's been a rough thing. But maybe they'll settle down, and it'll be fun. Whoever makes the World Series, of course, I think if it's the Dodgers and the Red Sox, my baseball watching season's over. I could care less about it at that point.
And when you're watching the game here, Rosario this guy he's on another planet right now.
Yeah, he is.
Freeman said it too. He said, I thought he is seeing the ball well. I know that sounds awful cliche.
Yeah.
But it's exactly right. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making contact with everything that comes to the plate.
Yeah, he is. He's the ball looks like a beach ball to him.
Absolutely.
Kiki Hernandez for the Red Sox was like that earlier in the playoffs. He didn't see a pitch he didn't like, and then all of a sudden, the last 2 games, he's 0-10. So he just hit a cold streak just like that. So, well, the teams are coming back onto the field, and we'll take a break. Get ready for the second half kickoff. You're listening to Northside Knights football.
Scott Stevens Tire and Service is a proud supporter of Northside Athletics. For tires and auto repair, Scott Stevens specializes in outstanding customer service. ScottStevensTireandService.com 334-794-6969.
The Joy FM 94.3, 96.1 is grateful for Northside Methodist Academy, training young champions for Christ and molding the decision makers of tomorrow. We pray God's blessing and protection over all the students, staff, and leadership from all of us at the Joy FM.
Ozark's oldest restaurant.
It can be difficult to choose your Medicare plan. At no cost to you, the Healthcare Resource Center can help you choose from all available Medicare plans to find the one that best fits your individual needs. We not only help you pick a plan, but we also help you use your plan by pairing you with a local agent you can actually talk to. Northside Football thanks Healthcare Resource Center. Free help for people on Medicare.
Mike Schmidt's Automotive Group proudly supports Northside Athletics. They take pride in their inventory of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, as well as their helpful and professional sales staff. MikeSchmidt'sAutomotiveGroup.com.
Northside Athletics would like to thank Mike Miller of Country Financial for their generous support. Mike Miller is a Country Financial representative providing insurance and financial services for the communities in and around Dothan. The number is 334-828-8280.
Hey, this is Coach Toby Green. You're listening to the Northside Knights football. It is time for the second half kickoff.
It's getting ready for the second half kickoff here. Well, they put 2 minutes back on the clock.
2 minutes and 21 seconds.
Not surprising. All right, so Chuck, I asked you this earlier, and I'm not sure you actually gave me a real answer. But as a Braves fan, let's say they can go ahead and punch their ticket either tonight or tomorrow, or this weekend or whatever. You got your choice of the Red Sox or the Astros to play in the World Series. You're going to be on the road no matter what because of the records and everything. So who do you want to play?
Well, I'm not trying to dodge it again. Just based on the pure talent on the team, I would say we'd rather play the Red Sox. But then you throw in, then you go to Boston where it could be really cold during the series. And some of the Braves pitchers are proving, even in the coolness of a Los Angeles night, they're not the most crisp in the pitching. So then you like the indoor of an Astros game.
Yeah. However, the indoor of an Astros game, the decibels are really loud.
True.
Scott Service was on MLB radio today, and he said probably the toughest place to play and to pitch in the National League is when the roof is closed and that place is full. I mean, it is so I can imagine. I think it would be cool to go and see that sometime. But
and what are the Astros, would they keep it closed just to maintain that?
They're required. I think there was a controversy back in 15, I think it was, where they wanted the roof closed for home field advantage, but Major League Baseball came in and said you have to open it. And ever since then, they got some kind of rule. He got thrown out at second.
He did.
They got some kind of rule now that says that they have to keep it closed, that they're allowed to keep it closed. So even through the 2019 World Series, it was closed through the entire 4 games that they were there for that. So, so to
answer your question, probably all things considered, I'd rather play the Red Sox. Because I think we have the best chance of winning the series against the Red Sox as opposed to the Astros. Now, do I think we can beat the Astros? I think the Braves can beat the Astros as well as they're playing now and really how they've meshed in the outfield. But defensively, it's not the strongest. But offensively, God, Rosario, Peterson, Duvall, and you throw in Heredia.
Yeah.
Playing well. Back to football.
Kickoff, Rehobeth has it teed up. 12 minutes on the clock. High kick and whistles before the ball even falls to the ground. Got flags down. Must have been offsides.
that or they had 12 men out there. I don't know.
So there's we were kind of thinking maybe there would be a running clock in the second half. It could still be, but it's not a shortened clock. That's for sure. It's 12 minutes is on the clock. 25-0. Rehobeth leads here at halftime.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised at that, but the clock hadn't started yet, I guess.
So they'll back it up 5 yards. Breeze is starting to pick up here.
Yeah,
in Rehobeth.
At his back.
I think that probably means that my sinuses tomorrow with the peanuts in the air being turned are going to be in lots of trouble. So here we go. We're going to try this kickoff again. And another kick. High, taken at about the 25. He's up to the 30. Coming around the near side, trying to get a hole. He's got one. He's going to be gone. He's Jaden Watkins. He's going to go to the house. 20, 10, end zone, touchdown, Northside.
And no flags on the field, Matt.
What a run back that was.
A great run back. And I was just about to say that Rehobeth does a great job covering, but great run back them. That you just see a blue wave. They go down hard. But I think they just ran past their kick.
So we were wondering about the extra point and see what they were going to come up with. And they are going for the extra point. I can't tell who the holder is.
I can't either.
But here we go. White hat's in my way. Chuck, you call this.
Okay. The placement is waiting for the placement. There's a snap and the placement, and the kick is
off the upright. What is it? That's like 3 tonight. Not from us, but I mean.
These uprights have hands.
They do.
Because they're just reaching out and grabbing the ball.
Man, so quickly, Knights get on the board here in the start of the second half. 25-6 now is the score. And the Knights make the most of their possession. I guess that's probably the best way to say it.
Yeah, I would say so. Great run, and there was good blocking then, Matt. It just wasn't. He broke tackles. There was a seam. He cut it. And then, golly, his speed. There wasn't anybody on their Rehobeth that could catch it.
No, and that's the thing. I mean, Northside, they've got a lot to be excited about in the future. There's some speed on this team that this year have. Once they've gotten in the open field, there's nobody going to catch them.
And listen, Jaden is going to hit 5'11", 160 as a 10th grader. He's going to fill out over the summer.
Yeah.
Get some workouts. And
absolutely. Yeah, if he can get some muscle built up, he could be a good downhill runner.
Absolutely
next year. Here's the kickoff. It's Carter high kick. Taken at the 20, to 25, 30, going around the outside, looking for a block. Doesn't get one. Down at the 39-yard line.
I saw the ball fall loose for a moment, Matt, but maybe not.
Maybe, but doesn't seem to be that. So Rebels will take over right there. Actually, you're going to mark it at the 38.
And it's not a running clock, so
not a running clock. So
at least not in third quarter.
At least not yet. But hey, you know what? Knights can get a stop here and get some more points on the board. Cut this lead in half. I mean that would be
really build some momentum.
It really would. Shotgun formation, one wide receiver each side for the Rebels. Snap, give. Number 6 come around the near side. He's got some room. He's up to the 45, the 50. First down, and brought down near the Knights' 46-yard line.
They're just falling that right side, Matt, and it's just hard to get any penetration. Unless we start doing a run blitz and trying something differently on defense, it's just no way we can combat the size difference.
Quickly come to the line. Snap, give again. Number 6 coming up near side. Gets hit a little bit sooner this time and dropped. Gain of about 3.
I was watching defensive backs that time, see if they came up and support, and they did a better job. Jesse Dyson came up and support from his position and the defensive end. That's what it's going to take.
Pistol formation this time for the Rebels on second down. Here's the snap. Give again up the middle. Slips some tackles. Gets up to about the 36-yard line. Be about a yard and a half short of the first down.
And it looks like they're going still with I call it a hurry up, but then they look to the sideline for a new play. So it really doesn't give the Knights a chance for any kind of defensive personnel changes.
So we're going to call it 3rd and 1. Pistol formation again. Steady dose of number 6 probably, and it is. Oh, he gets hit.
Bingo.
And he's not going to get the first down. He's going to be dropped at the 39-yard line.
Who made the first contact then, Matt?
Noah
Davis. Outstanding play.
So 4th down and about 4, we'll call it.
Man, he shed the block and just took it right to him. A 10th grader, another 10th grader for the Knights.
Shotgun formation, one wide receiver to each side. And the give, number 6, he's got some blockers going around the outside, trying to get the corner. He doesn't get it. He's going to be down. I don't think he's got it. Rebels think they got it, but I think he's short.
Matt. Golly.
He is. Wow, I thought he was short.
The first contact, I didn't think he had it, Matt. It was a coach. Looks like coach is asking him about it, but.
Yeah, absolutely, because it looks like they gave him. It's hard to see because it's on the opposite side of the field from where we are.
Right.
And we don't have, a bird's eye view.
Oh, first contact would have held him.
Give up the middle, number 34. And he is dropped, gained of about 2 yards. Didn't get much.
Trying to see. Big number 70 for the Knights that time. Kevin Dorsey making the tackle. Another 10th grader.
So 2nd down and 8 for Rehobeth. 9:08 to go, 3rd quarter. 25-6 Rehobeth. 3-2 Dodgers. For those keeping score at home. Give, come around the near side. Number 34 again, he hits a wall just short of the 30-yard line, and that's going to bring up 3rd and medium, about 6.
Great pursuit that time by the Knights, really running well to the ball. Noah Davis leading the charge again from that outside linebacker position. But he goes down and gets in his stance. So it's just a hybrid position, but he's playing it well, getting some good penetration on that corner.
Been seeing more of this jumbo set for the Rebels with their intention to probably just run the ball mostly here. 2 wide receivers are split to the left this time. Pistol formation. And the give, no, running to the outside, throwing, has his man, it's caught at the 30-yard line, down to the 25 and pushed out of bounds. Should have another 1st down.
Good looking design play that time for the Rebels. Really flooded that side of the field. You thought that it's going to be a quarterback keeper, slid the tight end coming from across the field underneath, just enough for the 1st down and then some.
I'd like this platform to be about 10 feet taller.
Yeah.
Because it's a really hard to see on that other side of the field what's happening. 1st down. Give again to number 6. He stops, goes up the middle, spins, still trying to get up, and gets stopped near the 11. So 2nd down and about 8.
Yeah, that ball came out, but I believe they had only blown it dead. But tell you what, I really like the effort that I'm seeing from the Knights defense. They're flying to the ball and not holding anything back.
Yeah, a little energy, I think, after that touchdown off the kickoff.
You put a chip on your shoulder this time. Said, okay, these guys are bigger than we are. They're faster than we are. But dadgummit, we're going to give it all we can right here.
That's right. They bring in an extra wide receiver this time for the Rebels. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Here's the snap. Give again up the middle. Puts his head down. Falls forward across the 10. And about the 8-yard line. Looks like where they'll mark it. It'll be 3rd down and looks like about 3 or 4.
Yeah, they're following Walker McCart, 58, 5'11", 257-pound junior. They're following his block almost every play.
And we got timeout Northside. Looks like the Dodgers got another run here. 4-2. So I wonder how much longer they'll stick with the pitcher
Reed
there.
Yeah.
That Taylor again, he's on fire tonight. So 6:55 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's 25-6 Rehobeth, and Rehobeth is driving.
Yeah, like we said, they are driving, but nothing really fancy. But I've seen some really good-looking plays by the Knights. They're driving down the field, but the penetration, especially with on the outside and coming up and making the play, Noah Davis has been impressive playing through. And, again, as Noah is sophomore, so a lot of good plays by the sophomore class.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right now, Knights.
And so, I mean, that tells you, future-wise, a lot of good things for this Knight team as they get ready to actually be in championship competition next year in Alabama High School. And indications are probably will be 3A, which would also put them in the region with Houston Academy, Providence, and a host of others there. It's a tough region.
It is a tough region, but that would make for competitive and really full of rivals.
Yeah, it would be, yeah. 3rd down for the Rebels, shotgun formation. Give, number 6, going around the outside, cuts it up, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, went to the opposite side then, Matt. A little something different, just ran off tackle. Looking at the offensive line play there, just pulled one guard. Really just had a really large hole to run through.
I'm blind. I can't see anything. Man, that is a incredible video board.
I'll look for some aircraft to maybe spot it and look for it. It's just
exactly. Back to the original kicker for the extra point for the Rehobeth. Kick is up. He's got that one.
That was good.
So with 6:49 to go, third quarter, Rebels up 32-6. You're listening to Northside Knights football.
El Palacio, Ozark's oldest restaurant. El Palacio, famous for Mexican steak fingers and a salsa taste that lingers. El Palacio,
Northside Athletics would like to thank Mike Miller of Country Financial for their generous support. Mike Miller is a Country Financial representative providing insurance and financial services for the communities in and around Dothan. The number is 334-828-8280.
Scott Stevens Tire and Service is a proud supporter of Northside Athletics. For tires and auto repair, Scott Stevens specializes in outstanding customer service. ScottStevensTireandService.com, 334-794-6969.
This is Northside Knights football.
The kickoff here for Rehobeth after the touchdown. It's a little weird.
Got to get on it.
Bouncing. They got to jump on it, and they do at the 32. Heads up play there by, looks like Braylon Clemens.
Yeah.
Who got that ball, but that ball bounced and it bounced higher than we were standing
It looked
here.
like it hit a trampoline.
It did. 32-6, Rehobeth leads here in the third quarter. Knights, this is the first time on offense. They returned the opening kickoff of the second half for a touchdown. So this is the opening.
Yeah, just see
drive.
what we can get, maybe get a little rhythm here and make some positive plays. You know, I was going to mention earlier, man, we talked about all the 10th graders. It's incumbent upon the upperclassmen this year to build that culture of young men wanting to play football.
Yeah.
And coming out with the team and getting the athleticism, capitalizing on what's already there at Northside.
Here's the give to Braylon Clemens up the middle, makes some moves, spin move. And he's going to be wrapped up. He's going to get probably forward progress of a couple of yards there.
Yeah, they may give him a yard.
Surprised to see big number 99 in there for Rehobeth still.
Yeah. Didn't know if he was a senior this year. He is.
I think he is. So,
yep.
Yeah, probably getting him some extra playing time. A second down and 9. Two wide receivers to the left, one to the right. Watkins looks over the defense, and now he's set. Here's the snap. Back to pass, rolling to the near side, throws, has his man, incomplete. In and out of his hands is, looks like Blackwell.
Yeah, that's the best looking pass play we've had tonight, man. A rollout to give him some extra time. He didn't write the numbers.
Yep.
Or he didn't write the number.
Yeah, he says he just has one. Braves get out of that inning.
Yeah, we need to
give up the one run.
Need to pick something up for the Bravos for those out there listening. Cheer them on.
Third down and 9 for the Knights. Here's a snap. Back to pass. Watkins looking, throws deep to the near sideline. It's up in the air. It's caught, but out of bounds.
Oh.
He was out of bounds. Quintero had 1 foot out of bounds, but
He
it was
did.
a great catch. He caught it in between 3 Rehobeth defenders.
It was an excellent catch. It was just about a foot and a half out of bounds.
But it was a duck.
That thing had.
I could have hit that one from here.
And it had more hang time than a glider.
But anyway, that'll bring it fourth down. So it looks like we'll have Blackwell in to punt, I believe.
I think so.
Sometimes it's kind of hard to see these numbers.
It is. The Knights do not have numbers that really stand out.
Not bold. That's for sure on these white uniforms. Low kick. A lot of spin on it. It's going to take a north side roll past the 40, past the 35, and down at the 32-yard line.
I tell you what, it's been a productive punting game for the Knights.
It really has.
For someone that hasn't punted all year.
Yep. That is for sure. He's also gotten a first down on a fake punt.
Yeah, getting rid of the ball quickly. Not like we said earlier. That had to be what the coaches were saying. You know, whatever you do, quick step, kick it.
So, first down for Rehobeth. 32-6, our score with 5:45 to go in the third quarter. Thursday night football. We've gotten kind of used to this. This is our 4th Thursday night football game this year, and we'll have one more next week.
It feels good out in Rehobeth tonight. Actually, it's a Dothan zip code.
Yeah, and they've got a lot of people here for Northside. Made the short trip. Man in motion, you give us that motion man. Jet sweep around the outside. and does not get much, up to about the 35, gained of about 3.
Yeah, he's gotten a steady tail. Another senior. I'm sure they're just getting him all the playing time they can. Starter at halfback, Brandon Austin, 5'9", 169, runs the ball hard for the Rebels. I do see some new offensive linemen in there for the Rebels. I'm trying to see what I've seen all night, but some.
Looks like they didn't get any gain on that, actually. They've got it marked back at the line of scrimmage, give up the middle. Oh, and he gets hit immediately. I don't know how he fell forward and got the 2 or 3 yards he got there.
Wow, looks like we got it. Yep, got a night that struggled getting up, but he's up moving now.
Well, 3rd down, and we'll call it 7.
A good Kenneth Rhodes. He made a lot of penetration that time from the linebacker position. These kids are learning how to play football against a much bigger team. They're charging hard from the linebacker position, letting the defensive lineman try to eat up some space.
Big 3rd down play for the Knights defense. Snap, back to pass, looking, throws over the middle, has his man incomplete. Actually threw it behind him, and might have been tipped there by Braylon Clemens. And that'll bring up 4th down and 7. So a stop for the Knights defense. That'll bring up the punt team.
Good play. I was noticing on him on the near side, Matt. Colin Blackwell was right up in the grill of the wideout and challenged him from the get-go. Didn't get him much room to try to make a play. Wasn't the primary receiver, but he was making sure he wasn't going to be.
Jaden Watkins back deep for the Knights, standing at his own 40-yard line. High snap. Here's the kick. High, short kick. It's going to take a bounce at the 42 and take a Northside bounce backwards. But they got it right there down, so they've got good field position at the 42 to start this drive.
Good field position here for the Knights. You know, Matt, we talked it earlier. I'd love to see some misdirection here. Quickly, I know there's not a lot of time for this play to develop, but let's see what the personnel is for the Rebels. Yeah, they're still got the ones out there for sure. I see there's no bright white pants.
Yeah, when you see number 99, you know they got the one still in there.
Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, he stands out. I mean,
yeah, he does. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left this time for Jaden Watkins. Here's a snap. Give us to Clemens up the middle. Puts his head down, makes a move. He's at the 45, still on his feet. And he gets all the way up to about the 48 before he's pushed backwards.
Well, I don't know if you saw that time. the left guard for the Knights, and I'm trying to find his number. But he just took out 99's legs. He just went low. I don't know if it was a chop block or if it was just because he was standing up and he's shorter than 99. But 99 hit the ground. And that's what really keyed that run.
2nd down and 3 for the Knights. It was a good 1st down run there. 3 wide receivers again to the right, 1 to the left. Here's the snap to Watkins. Give keeper himself up the middle. He's got the 1st down. He's at the 45 from the sideline, pushed out of bounds. And a late hit, maybe, and yes, flags down at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, he came in. That ref came in from the long way. He could see it down the line. This other one was marking the ball. So that was a good call, a good catch by then. It was a bit too aggressive for going out of bounds.
So add 15 yards to that. Should put it about the 26-yard line of Rehobeth. So good penetration here for the Knights offense.
Best drive of the night by far for the Knights offense. Doing some things offensively, hitting the quick holes, blocking as well as I've seen them block tonight.
So 1st down for the Knights, deep into Rehobeth territory. 3:56 to go in the 3rd quarter. 32-6 is our score. Knights trail, trying to get some more points here on the board. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Watkins set in the gun. Here's the snap. And the give is to Braylon Clemens up the middle. Gets hit hard. Falls forward. Might have got back to the line of scrimmage.
They call that down. That 35 is like a thief. Man, that's the 2nd time tonight he has tackled someone and taken the ball from him. And he hit the ball. He hit our guy hard. Weston Donato.
He's got magnet hands.
Yeah, he does. Man.
2nd down and 10 for the Knights.
He's tackling the player and the ball at the same time.
Here's shotgun snap. Back to pass. Watkins
Pressure.
looking, throws. Deep, looking for his man, intercepted at the 5-yard line, just underthrew his receiver there, and that'll be Rehobeth ball at their own 6.
Yeah, we had it beat there. Colin Blackwell had his man beat. What is that, Blackwell, or is that? No, that's not. Okay, Tyler had his man beat by a step or two, but the wind coming against the ball just didn't get down the field, Matt, and a little too much air under it. Never turned over.
So 3:14 to go. Third quarter. Rebels take over deep in their own territory. And commercial on the ball game, so I have no idea what's going on there.
It's 4-2 still for the Dodgers. I looked at just a moment ago, and Braves didn't do anything in their half.
So what are we in the 4th or 5th?
I think we're in the 4th.
All right.
Bobbing to the 4th, maybe.
Rebels come out, shotgun formation. 1 wide receiver to each side. Snap, give up the middle. Number 6 puts his head down and drives forward up to about the 10. Almost stripped that ball out, it looked like.
Yeah, he's got to be getting a little tired. I mean, he's really run the ball a lot tonight.
He really has.
That's been their go-to guy for sure.
2nd down and 5. Shotgun formation, 1 wide receiver each side. Snap, give, number 6 around the outside this time. Cuts it up. He's got some room. He's off to the races. And finally, he's going to be dragged down at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, Gainey made the tackle. That for the Knights. Colin Blackwell assisted. It was a great seal block. I didn't see who made it for the Rebels on the left side, but he took out 2 Knight defenders. It wasn't a crackback block, but it was a misdirection block, and caught the Knight defenders totally unprepared.
First down for Rehobeth. They shift some personnel to the right side of the line this time. Here's a snap, give, coming around this side. Puts his head down, and he gets hit from behind and dropped by Mr.
44.
Stanfield.
Yep.
2nd down and 7.
He came from the opposite side, really trailed that play well, and just, started riding the guy. We talked about him the first part of the year. It seemed like a light went off. Then he had some tough few games, but then it kicked it back up. And has played well, especially in the winning streak that we've had.
1:30 to go, third quarter. Here's a snap, give up the middle. And he's got all kinds of room. First down across the 50 and down to the 45-yard line of Northside.
We talked about earlier, Matt, it seems like he hits Braden Hardy, 10th grader for the Rebels. Not the biggest guy, but, man, he hits the hole in a hurry.
The Northside band is like opening the music book tonight. They're bringing out all kinds of stuff.
It sounded like the University of Alabama band just a moment ago. They were playing what Bama plays usually during the fourth quarter.
First down, Rehobeth, 45-yard line, north side. Snap, back to pass, throws quickly. Near sideline, far sideline. He has his man, number 2, and he's drug out of bounds by Porter Williams. Flag, nope, that's a football. Nope, there's the flag.
What? That was not a late hit or anything, was it?
I don't know what the deal was, but they may have.
How can you sling a guy that big?
He's a big dude. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Rehobeth, actually.
Oh, he threw the ball up, and that's when the flag came out. You saw it, Trevor. Yeah, he threw the ball straight up in the air.
Now we got the Beach Boys going. Kudos to the Northside band.
That's right.
It's good to have them back.
We
missed them last week at the last home game. So 15-yard penalty. Guess what? Second down and long.
Second and really long. Looks like maybe 25.
Yeah. That's what we'll call it. Sounds good to me. 40 seconds to go, third quarter. Nice breeze, man.
It is.
Feels good out here tonight. Shotgun formation for the Rebels. Give up the middle, coming around the near side, puts his head down, and swarmed on.
Tackle. 44.
46-yard line of Rehobeth, third down.
Teddy Johnson's come from that weak side and really pursuing the play and has made several tackles here in the last couple minutes.
Third down and 19 for the Rebels here. See if the Knights can get off the field. Get another stop on defense. Would be really good.
It would be.
All kinds of movement. Rehobeth trying to, I don't know, dance. Here's a snap. Give up the middle. Now he gets hit in the backfield, number 57.
What a great play that time.
Came out of a
Caleb
can.
Andrews was shot out of a can, like you said, Matt. 51.
Man, I'm telling you, we got to get some better, easier numbers to read.
We do. These are artistic numbers for football. I mean, leave that to Oregon. I need something I can see. Give me some block numbers. I mean, 75 looks like 15. 15 looks like 15.
Yeah. So we have a timeout. Oh, that's the end of the third quarter. So there you go. Tristin, what's going on the field? These guys are playing hard. What's the mood down there?
They are definitely trying to stay in it. They're trying to play hard every play. They're talking to each other, trying to encourage each other, talk about what they need to do differently whenever they get back onto the field. Like while defense is on, offense is over here talking. Whenever offense is on, defense is over here talking. Trying to improve their plays every time they go on.
Well, the Knights will set up the return here for the punt. A trail 32-6, start of the fourth quarter. Glad you joined us tonight. For this Thursday night game. Go ahead, Chuck.
No, so Jaden Watkins getting back for the punt. Oh, it skips it and gets it off.
Almost blocked. Good kick, though. And it takes a Northside bounce.
And then a Rehobeth
And then goes a Rehoboth bounce out of bounds near the 30-yard line.
Man, he had English on that ball.
But that ball was bold to him on the snap.
I was about to say, Jaden Watkins was dropping back to field the punt. He looks fatigued.
I'm sure he is. I mean, I'm fatigued for him.
Yeah. Playing both ways, really.
Playing a position you're not normally playing in.
Who's 51? He's not on the – I'm sorry, Matt, but he made that play just a moment ago. We wasn't able to call his name out, but he's not listed there.
Hey, Tristin, who's the number 51 that's standing right there by you with his helmet off?
I believe that is B-Live, as they call him. I don't know if that's his real name or not.
Caden Martin.
He said it's Caden Martin.
Okay, here's the give to Braylon Clemens up the middle. He's got the 25 near a first down before he's stacked up. And he didn't want to go down. Forward progress was stopped.
Did you say B-Live?
Yeah, they call him B-Live. I don't really know the story. Jordan, Sanford, do you know why they call him B-Live? Can we know? Or is it a team secret?
I'll let you know. Back in 7th grade, he misspelled the word believe in the back of his helmet. So they call him B-Live.
Oh.
Snap. Jaden Watkins was able to, he was over his head, grabbed it on the bounce, turned around and threw it, and incomplete and saved losing a bunch of yards. So it's 3rd and 1.
Jaden's thinking his prayer life is really strong on that one, because that's what he threw up a prayer right there.
So the moral of the story, don't misspell words on your helmet.
Nickname.
That's right.
B-Live.
Two wide receivers to the right, one to the left. 3rd down and 1 for the Knights. Here's a snap, and the keeper is Watkins coming around the near side.
Turn it up. There you go.
Turns it up, got the first down across the 30, across the 35, down to the 36-yard line.
Great run. Hey, he gained 3 yards without his feet being on the ground.
Hey.
The defender picked him up, and then he got knocked by another defender, and he floated for 3 yards.
That's all right. Take it however we get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So first down for the Knights at the 36-yard line. Still got Rehobeth still has a lot of their ones in there for defense.
They certainly do, and I tell you what, Northside's got a little rhythm the past two possessions.
They really have. They drove the ball all the way down, just threw the interception on the 6-yard line, and now they've got the ball and they're running, they're doing some things here as well. Snap, keeper Watkins coming around the near side, trying to get the corner, and doesn't get much, maybe 2 yards, but gets forward progress, maybe 3 yards there.
Yeah, I see a few different personnel in there for Rehobeth, but their main stalwarts for defense are still there. 35, 99, 21 is new out there.
So second down, a short 8. Under 2 minutes to go in the ball game. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Watkins looks at the defense. He's set. Has the snap. Keeper runs up the middle, and he hits a wall. Nothing there.
Yeah,
was gonna pitch it, and good thing he didn't.
No, that
and then but there wasn't anything up the middle either for
he could listen. As big as that scoreboard is, he couldn't see it because of the blue wall in front of him.
That's right.
Had to be a sinking feeling because the hole that he thought would be there just enveloped him.
3rd and 9. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right.
Like a blitz coming.
Here's snap, back
Everybody.
to pass. Throws deep, down the near sideline. Has his man incomplete. Had him beat, number 24.
Kane Helder.
Kane Helder there. Just could not quite get there.
Yeah, it looked like he held up and on the run a little bit and didn't just finish out that fly pattern. Maybe hesitated. I don't know if the defensive back had something to do with that, pinched him toward the sideline. But I tell you what, as much pressure as they brought then, I was impressed that Jaden got the pass off.
Absolutely. They were bringing the house, that's for sure. Punt formation on here. Scoreboard says noise, and I don't hear anything other than from our own fans. Here we go. Here's the snap. Good kick. Go sideline. He's going to take a north side bounce past the 40, out of bounds near the Rehobeth 37. 9:04 to go.
You're impressed with how some of the players have played positions they hadn't gotten a lot of reps in all year. 32-6 really does not show how well they've done in competing tonight. Honestly, it could be worse than that. They've held their home this year in the second half.
Watkins is getting a breather on the sideline, much deserved. Rehobeth comes out, 1 wide receiver to each side. Shotgun formation, snap, give. Number 6 again, up the middle. He's got some room to the 40, the 45. Tripped up and fell down at the 46. Should be a first down.
It should be. Again, they're a steady dose running behind that left side.
It's going to be a yard short. They come quickly, tempo to the line. There's a snap. Give again up the middle, coming around the near side, looking for a block. He's got his first down at the 50, and he spun down and falls forward past the 45 to the 42.
Yeah, Braden Clements could have saved 6 right there by making that tackle. Looks like Rehobeth's really got something, moving here, and coming to this left side pretty strong. Behind, I believe it's McCart here at the left tackle.
First down, Rebels. Give up the middle again, number 6. Makes some moves. Finally gets stacked up near the 37-yard line.
That's a great open field tackle there. I don't know who
Porter Williams. Well, that was who it was back here when he pushed him back.
That's a great play right there. It was just between him and the goal line, and he just lowered the shoulder and made a textbook tackle.
So Rebels now, it looks like they're doing some kind of a chop block call against the Rebels. So are clipping, but they pointed, even though they're moving the ball towards as if it was a Northside penalty. Now that's saying it is against Northside. So block below the knees of some sort?
Yeah, but usually you don't block defensively.
I know.
I'm not sure I understand that call.
I don't either. So here we go. First down, ball's at the...
Yeah, Coach wants an explanation on that one. I think he deserves one. Well, I guess he maybe called timeout.
Looks like he did call timeout.
No, the Rebels called timeout.
Rebels did call timeout. But I think he is asking for an explanation. He's
right.
probably he's going to get one here, I believe. But, yeah, that is interesting because, anyway, 8:06 to go in the ball game, 32-6. Trevor, you watching the game here? What's going on there? Unmute yourself so you can give us an update.
I wasn't watching there at the end.
Why?
It's still 4-2 though.
Because you're actually doing your job.
Yeah, I guess
know.
So.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So since we didn't go to commercial, this is your time. You said earlier that you have all the commercials memorized. So sing the El Palacio song for us.
No, I don't.
Come on.
I don't think
you said you could do it.
I'm not going to be singing.
But he has. I couldn't do it because with the band in the ear to the left side, that's not the El Palacio tune.
Now it stopped. Go for it. El Palacio. Oh. There you go. Hey, I got that out of you. That's good. All right.
Oldest restaurant in Ozark.
So they say. There may be some debate about that, according to you.
Well,
I don't know anything about a pizza place.
The pizza place has been there since the early 70s.
Is that the name of it?
And now it's De La Flippos. They were in the running for one of the best pizzas in Alabama.
First down for the Rebels.
AL.com.
Shotgun formation. It's quiet here all of a sudden.
It is quiet. I think we're all
Here's a
confused
snap.
about the chop block.
Here's the give up the middle, and he's dropped at the 20-yard line. That's second down.
I think we know the white hat too, Matt. Just
do we?
Yeah, I think he's a Ridgecrest guy.
Well, I know the
Tracy Battle, I think.
Okay, I know one of the other side judges over there is Ridgecrest guy too.
Mm-hmm.
One of the Olives.
Oh, there's Mark over there?
Yep. Pistol formation, second down. Give again up to number 6. How many times he carried the ball? 80?
He is. I would like to know the running attempts he's had tonight.
He's up to the 15. There's Mark Kenny's over there. Or he was. Ask him. Maybe he's got the stats on that.
How many attempts he's had tonight?
Man, it's a bunch. I don't even think Derrick Henry has that many attempts in a game. What are we clapping for?
I have no idea.
Must have been some kind of.
Oh, he just went over 1,000 yards, maybe.
Tonight?
I don't know.
Wow, that's an accomplishment then.
I missed that announcement.
I did too. Wow.
But the whole team stood up and cheered. Maybe that's why he's been getting so many carries.
It must have been. That would explain a lot then. So I didn't know we were going to stop the whole game for that, but I mean I guess that's cool.
Well, on senior night.
So maybe they're going to go ahead and bring in the JV team now.
I think I see a lot of the ones with their helmets off now.
Yeah, that's probably what they were doing. Oh yeah, the center and the new quarterback are practicing.
Yeah. You know what? I don't have a problem with that.
I don't either. No, I mean now that I know that.
Yeah.
If I didn't know that, I would have had a problem.
Right. If they would do a better job communicating with the visiting radio crew.
Absolutely. I think that would be a good thing to do.
Absolutely.
So,
gosh, every time I look over at your phone, Matt, the Dodgers are batting. Every time I look over.
Every time I look at the phone, it's on a commercial. But yeah, they're batting bottom of the 5th.
Seems like I hadn't seen the Braves at the plate the whole night.
Yeah, it's not good. All right. So it looks like the Rehobeth, maybe the JV team's in now. 32-6, 7-11 to go in the ball game. They have a 3rd down and 1. Here's the snap. Give, going around the outside, number 34. And he hits a wall over there.
That kid runs hard, Matt.
He
I'm
does. He does. He's run hard all night.
Yeah.
But he hit a wall over there. First down, though, for the Rebels. First and goal, I believe.
Yeah, they have an entirely new offensive line playing. New quarterback.
Shotgun formation for the Rebels. Snap. Give up the middle again. He gets it on the outside, still on his feet, and he's in the end zone for another touchdown.
Got a flag on the play, too, Matt.
Holding, then, probably.
Yep.
And it is holding. So bring that back. Wipe that out. So, caught a break there for the Knights.
Yeah, I think so. You wonder why he had such a big hole? That would be why.
All right, so, Chuck, shift gears a little bit. Alabama, who they got Saturday?
Tennessee.
Oh, is that in Knoxville?
No, it's in Tuscaloosa. 6 p.m. kickoff.
All right.
So it's been Hate Tennessee week all week for those Alabama fans. That, I dislike Auburn. I hate Tennessee.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot from Alabama fans. First and goal from the 20. Give, number 34, and he's tripped up, dropped.
Hey,
back at 20.
On the 3rd play in a row that's been the same, we defended it right there. We just knew it was coming. Good trail from the backside. Stop. Limit the game.
Oklahoma's got a really tough game Saturday at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, well, who is it?
Kansas.
Oh, wow.
Here's the snap. And the keeper this time for the quarterback. And he stops, runs up the middle, flags down again, multiple flags down.
Wow. There's got to be a hold on this receiver.
So
there
it is holding on Rehobeth. So back him up again. He's second and about 40, maybe.
Second and 40 from the 30.
Yeah. And it's actually second and goal.
Yep.
Gonna be. Let's see where they're gonna mark this ball back at.
Where'd the guy make the hold? Second and goal from the 29.
Yeah. So I think that's going to be a.
Is Ogeron? Is he going to be head coach at Kansas in a couple of years now? Like Les Miles was.
He may be. He may be.
Well, you talking about a culture shock?
Oh man, give number 34 again. Cuts it up the middle, and they grab him. Finally, bring him down to 25. Yeah, that would be a big. That'd be about as big a culture shock as it was going to Idaho or something.
Man,
or Wyoming.
Rock chalk Joe Hill. Can you imagine Orgeron saying "Rock chalk Joe Hill" instead of "Go Tigers"?
Yeah, man. How about Coastal Carolina getting upset last night?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and on Wednesday night, which was really strange, but they got upset there at the end by whoever it was they were playing. Some team I never heard of.
They deserve to get beat for playing college football on Wednesday.
I agree. Back to pass, throws deep over the middle, has his man, incomplete. Almost had him.
Wow.
And great pressure on the quarterback. It kind of, I think, got hit as he threw it.
Yeah, he was. He had great penetration from the get-go. I thought maybe he was offside, but he was not. He just really had some wheels. Jonathan Steinfeld did that time.
So 4th and goal from the 26. And they're bringing on a different group of guys in. Field goal? It looks like
they're going to give it a shot.
I think Watkins is wise to get back deep to receive this.
He is. Let's see what kind of running start he gets to kick this ball, though, Matt.
Yeah, that's right. This is a.
And they're going to get called for a delay of game.
This is a 43-yard attempt. He got a running start. Kick is up, and Watkins has it in the end zone, and they're going to make it a touchback.
Yeah, he did get a 4 or 5 step start.
Man, I didn't realize that we were going to have to have some kind of an air defense over here for these mosquitoes. Good grief.
They taking you away?
This is late October. We're not supposed to be having mosquitoes.
Well, when we're backed up to a swamp, man.
I know.
We're right here at the Rehobeth Swamp.
And it was 80 degrees today, and it rained, so I'm sure that didn't help. So the Knights will take over at their own 20. They trail 32-6, 5:02 to go in the ball game. Thanks for those who are still with us.
Okay, look, see, I looked over here now, and are the Dodgers still at bat?
I don't know.
Still
back to pass.
Timeout.
Nope, throw up right up the middle. I'm sorry. And looks like they got nothing. Watkins couldn't get anywhere. I think they'll lose a couple of yards. And now I look over to that game, and there's another commercial. I mean, the advertisers are getting a lot of bang for their buck tonight.
They are. It looks like that's their 2 last plays, Paulie, and they may play football another level, but 99 and 53 going off for the Rebels.
Man.
Both seniors, one 330 and the other 295.
So 2nd down and 11 for the Knights. Here's a snap. Gives to Clemens up the middle, goes around the outside. It's got some room. He's got first down to the 35, down to the 43-yard line. Great 25-yard run there.
Great play. You can tell when they've got some size missing. Really competed hard that time and made some plays on the blocking.
Clemens a little gimpy that time. Don't know if they twisted something or cramping or what the deal is.
Yeah, I couldn't tell,
he stayed in the game, though.
I thought we were further down the field. I saw the ball roll backwards after the spot, and that's where they put it.
Here's the snap, shotgun. And keeper Watkins up the middle looking for a block, spin move. Gets about 2 yards. Mosquitoes are mounting a comeback here.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, thanks, Liz.
I'm telling you, these mosquitoes. Where was that big old prehistoric creature that
he's supposed to be eating these mosquitoes?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, looks like they finally took Freed out of the ball game.
4 2/3 of an inning he pitched, it looks like. Back to pass. Watkins looking down the field. Throws deep to the near sideline.
Turnover
looking for
ball.
Gage Rhodes. Incomplete. He misplayed it. Just went over his hands just a little bit.
Puts a lot of air under the ball.
Yeah, I'd like to see him throw that a lot quicker.
Yeah.
And let them try to run up underneath that.
I would too. There's not a flag on the field. No, it's just maybe a towel.
So 3rd down and 8 for the Knights. Clock stops at 3:02 to go.
Looking for a play, I think, Matt. Okay, now we got one in.
2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation again. Clemens standing next to Watkins in the gun. Here's a snap, back to pass. Watkins looking, under pressure, throws. And has his man. I believe he caught it. If he did, he's got the first down.
Yep, he caught the ball. Yep.
Oh, he's right at the marker. He should have it.
Going to be close, but I think he has it.
And he does.
First
down Knights. So good play that time. He almost he almost got hit, but he stayed in the pocket
He
long
did.
enough.
He stood his ground, no doubt.
Maybe starting to see Watkins get a little more comfortable with just kind of doing things here. And to give us to Clemens coming around the near side, trying to get the corner. He's got the 45, he's got the 40, he's got the 35-30, he's got the 20, and they're going to bring him down near the 15-yard line.
Well, that was a great run. Number 19, Parker Peacock, for the Rebels. Saved the touchdown right there. I tell you, Raven found another gear when he got to the corner. I didn't think he was going to get it.
I didn't either. And they almost had a horse collar on that where they were trying to tackle him. But they were able to get out of it. Snap quickly. Clemens up the middle again.
Yeah.
Whistles blow and stops that play. So flags down there on the far sideline. Either had movement or an illegal substitution there. It is a legal substitution on Rehobeth. They didn't get enough. They didn't get their players
They
off
didn't get
the
them off the field.
So 1st and 5. You're right about every time I'm looking over there, the Dodgers batting.
Yeah, and somebody's on base.
2 outs, though. No
Oh,
2
it-
count.
Okay.
So there's that.
But Martin's pitching, so there's that. Oh, no. It's gone.
That's gone. That's a home run. Wow. That's 6-2. Maybe going back to Atlanta.
Looks like it.
Snap, high snap. Give us to Clemens up the middle. Makes a move. Cut. Ball's loose. He lost the ball. Let's see. Knights think they got it back. That would be huge if they could hold on to it here.
I don't see a fist going up.
And Rehobeth now jumping up and down like they've got it.
And the white hat says Rehobeth ball.
Wow. Another turnover in the red zone. So, wow. So didn't quite turn out. I thought maybe we'd get a few more points there, but
Yeah, I thought maybe we could get a score then. That would build toward next week.
So 1:41 to go, and expect the Rebels just to run the ball, take a knee here. Shotgun formation. Standing in his own goal line, give up the middle, and gets up to about the 6-yard line.
You know, Matt, for those watching the game, you just had this feeling, the pit of your stomach, like, oh no, not again. We're up 3-1. Things don't change. We're up 3-2.
Yep.
And with the talent the Dodgers have, even without Turner and Muncy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, as Yogi Berra said, it's deja vu all over again.
Yeah, exactly.
Quarterback keeper coming around the near side, and he
Great
is dropped
tackle.
at the 2-yard line. Is that Steinfeld again?
Yes.
Yes,
He
it
came
is.
close to getting to him before he got out of the end zone.
Sure did. So that's going to bring up 3rd down. 54 seconds, so they'll have to run one more play here. And they're close to end zone. They can't take a knee. They're going to have to run a play here.
And it's a new quarterback coming in
Yeah,
as well.
number 7 for Rehobeth, and he is a little bit shorter, so he must be a little
Caden
younger.
Wright, a 9th grader. He's going to get one snap.
Here's a snap, and the give up the middle, and they may have got a safety. May have got a
they got
safety. And they say he's down, and
nope.
it is a safety. Knights got a safety. So that's a great way to finish the game there for the Knights. We get the ball back here, but it's now 32-8 is our score.
Good to see the excitement of the coaches and the players coming off the field. They fought hard the whole game. Anytime you get a safety, that's good to that's good to see.
So we'll get the kickoff here from Rehobeth. Let's see if Watkins can run it back. That'd be fun.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we actually saw it.
And they're still batting.
Still batting. Still got 2 outs.
Man on first.
No, that's out. He got that. Nope, that's a base hit. It fell right in between the guy in the shift and the right fielder.
Well, 10 hits to 3 hits, the Dodgers over the Braves tonight so far.
Well, let them get it out of their system. That's what I say. Let them get it out of their system. There's still some game.
There is.
Still got, have faith, Chuck.
Well, listen, here's.
I know.
I don't want them the bullpen, and as far as now we pick.
Yeah, you don't want to tax them. Yeah, I get you. Yeah. And you don't want them to. You don't want the other team to see them more than.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get that. I know that. All right, the ball's going to be teed up at the 20-yard line. Watkins stands and Clemens stand at their 40-yard line. You can't even tell that they are wearing a white uniform anymore.
Yeah, looks like they're electing to punt instead of place it on.
Okay, so they're going to. This could be even more interesting. So here, here's the pretty good punt. Watkins has got it at the 45. He's at the 50, looking for a block. He's going around the outside, stops, comes back to the near side. He's still at the 50-yard line, down the sideline to the 40, and he's going to go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. So a good run back. Nice to have good field position with 13 seconds to go.
It's a great run back. He got another 50, 75 yards worth of exercise.
So Knights take over at the 35-yard line to see if they run a play here or just take a knee or what they're going to do.
Yeah, I don't know what sure the call is going to be here, so.
You can tell by the uniforms that Clemens and Watkins have been on the ground a lot tonight.
Absolutely, they have. Yeah, fought hard. Rehoboth's got about 15 players on the field.
Here's a snap, back to pass. Watkins looking, throws deep down the middle of the field, and he's going to be incomplete. And they did not throw a flag. I don't know why, but he definitely was interfered. He pushed him out of the way. So that's going to be second down and 10, 5 seconds to go.
I just heard a fan says, we know what to get him for Christmas, a flag.
That's good.
No, he doesn't have one.
That was good.
That was a fan. That was not an announcer making that comment.
That's right. That's right. Second down and 10. Watkins back to pass. Looking down the field, throws. Looking for Helder and just overthrew him, and that'll do it for the ball game. So the Knights fought against a very, very good Rehobeth team, and fell tonight 32-8. And Chuck, I mean, just what we expected, just kind of outmanned, and also just depth-wise, Rehobeth just has a lot of depth, being a 5A school.
Well, you look at the players coming across the field. They had twice as many players as Northside had easily.
Dressed, yeah,
absolutely. So a lot more depth, playing football a lot longer. So I like the way Northside competed tonight, Matt. It was they fought hard. There was no mailing anything in. I mean, they were tackling and blocking players that outsized them almost every snap.
Yeah, absolutely. Last game of the season for Rehobeth. Northside's got one more next week. We'll be in Ashford. Thursday night, again, final game of the season for the Knights. Going up against, right now, an 0-8 Ashford team. They could be 0-9, so they'll be looking for possibly their first win. Knights will be looking for their third win of the season to finish it out. So we're looking forward to that. 6:45 will be our start time here on the YouTube channel. Tristin, so tough fought battle tonight, and the field looks like it's somewhat held up, but it looks like a lot of it is still on Braylon Clemens' jersey.
Yes, I agree. I mean, I think everyone was fighting really hard tonight. I mean, you can see how hard everyone worked, but I'm supposed to have an injured football player come over here. Don't know when he's going to show up, but I was going to have Jordan Sanford over here, ninth grade football player. He got moved up from JV to varsity to play. Sadly got injured in the Wicksburg game. He's taking his time, so I guess he's not going to get his 20 seconds of fame anymore.
I'll keep an eye on it. If he shows up over there, I'll kick it back to you.
Okay.
Anyway, tough game tonight for the Knights, but we expected it to be. But they played hard. They fought all the way. They even got that safety there at the end of the game. Tells you that they were fighting until the end there, Chuck.
Absolutely. You don't get a safety against a team like that if you just give up.
Yeah.
You're letting somebody run it out of the end zone or whatever. They were fighting to the end. And I think we've said it all year pretty much at different times that it takes culture to do that, Matt. They fought hard. They're building something other than a record this year.
Yeah.
I think they're building something they can 10 years from now they can say, hey, I had a hand in trying to build that part of our school.
Yeah.
Not just a football team, but that part of our school.
Right.
And that's important. I think it builds character, and these young men should be proud. They may not realize it not after getting beat pretty hard or after they look at the record at the end of the year, but I think in the long run they'll realize the importance of what they're doing.
Yeah, and, I will say this. I've been impressed this year that they do a really good job of bending and not breaking with their defense. I mean, it's something like last year, the last couple of years, Northside hadn't been able to stop anybody. And this year, they have really had a different attitude on defense, and they've really been just, even tonight, against a very good team in Rehobeth, outsized, they still played with that mentality. Tristin's down on the field. She's got her interview down there. Go ahead, Tristin.
All right, I'm currently out here with Jordan Sanford. And, Jordan, what has been your favorite thing about playing varsity football as a ninth grader?
Most of the team, they're just good guys overall, and it's built up my game and my character as a person.
Okay, and Jordan, if you don't mind telling us a little bit about your injury in the Wicksburg game.
It was the first play of defense, and I was going up to get the tackle, and one of the guys on our team came up behind me and hit me in the back of my knee, and it kind of popped out of socket.
Okay.
Ouch.
Well, we are so sad to say that you don't get to play, of course, but congratulations as to being able to play varsity as a ninth grader, and thank you so much for letting me interview you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tristin. Yeah, he's talking about that injury. That hurts. That just makes me hurt just thinking about that.
Yeah,
but hopefully he'll be back next year.
I buckled when he said it.
Yeah. Wow. Well, guys, appreciate everybody coming out tonight, Thursday night, to cover this game. Tristin and Trevor, as always, y'all did a fantastic job. Chuck, also always, thanks again for your help. One more game this season for us here doing football, and that's next week at 6:45 again here on the YouTube channel Thursday night at Ashford. If you can't make the game, you can tune in here and join us then. Thanks again for joining us. Final score again, Rehobeth 32, Northside 8. Thanks and good night.
Thank you for listening to Northside Methodist Academy Football. As always, thank you for supporting Northside Athletics. And thanks to all of our sponsors who make this ministry possible. And because it's a ministry, we'd love to partner with you in any of your prayer needs and share with you how to take the next steps in your relationship with Christ. Just call or text the Joy FM prayer line, 800-877-PRAY. That's 800-877-PRAY. Join us again next week for the Knights pregame show starting at 6:45. This has been a presentation of the Northside Methodist Academy Media Team.